Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Irish Column for Sunday, the 7th of December, 2025. My name is Paul Fitzsimons. I'll be joined by Orla in a few minutes and also by Martin later on. He's to do something. He has a message on, so yeah, he'll be on later on. But moving on from a great day yesterday, I have to say I really enjoyed myself yesterday at the Gentle Power and Katrina and Ferg and everyone that was involved. Really was some beautiful singers as well. I'll be playing the video there in the next few minutes. But yeah, it was lovely to see. You know, it really was. People and it was really nice. Like, you know what I mean? There was all sorts of people coming over and getting picked. It was really. Hello there, Orla. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, everything is good. I had a few points now last night, so yeah, I had a few after the singing yesterday.
Oh yes, how did it go?
It went very well. Now I have to say, it went very well. Yeah.
Was there many
But
there?
I think I'd say there was about 100 starting off. You know what I mean? And then people
Great.
dwindled. You know, and the first hour now was really there was loads of people there, and then people just started leaving. You know, they, oh, I have to go now and see you, blah blah blah. And there was probably only about 30 of us left at the end. You know what I mean? But listen, we cracked there was a girl there. Jesus, she's a beautiful singer, a friend of Ferg's. I'll play the video now when we get a few more on. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, no, I sent a message over to Cal to apologise, and I just said, look, I have the Christmas market on this weekend. I wasn't able to make it.
I got up yesterday morning. I was heading over, and I got up and there's no car in the garden. I said, "Where's my bleeding car?" So I rang. The outfit had taken my car out of the bleeding garden that morning. He headed off somewhere in my car, so I had no car. So I ended up getting the car back about, I'd say, up and left it in Donamead, and I got the train into town. And yeah, I got in there for 2. It was great. And yeah, it was. I have to say.
Well, I'm glad it went really well. That's good. I'm looking forward to seeing the finished result.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening from Colmn. Good evening, Sandra. How are you? Liz Pepper, how are you? Met Liz yesterday. It was really good yesterday meeting everyone, you know.
You seem to be
Chef. How are you? How's
you're
things?
stopping and starting.
I'm stopping and starting. Story of my life.
Well, I know that, yeah. But I mean, that's just age-related, Paul, like, you know.
Yeah. John Langan. Good evening, Paul. And all.
Hey, John, how are you?
Anne-Marie Purcell. It was a great day. I sent a message to Katrina as well saying how great it was. I felt great after. Good evening, Paul and Orla from Balbriggan. How are you doing, Martin? How are you? Liz Pepper. Nice to meet yourself and Ferg in person. Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. How are you, Paul? Orla, how's everyone?
Hey, Chris, how are you?
Good evening, Paul. He's good. Hi, Paula. What's this one saying here now? Got the new FL into town yesterday. My God, it's like a day trip, the 115 into town. Yeah, I got the one in from Hope Junction as well, and it was non-stop. It only took about 6 minutes to get in. It was great.
What is
Steady
it?
Paul. The trains. It must be the trains. Is it? I don't know. What's the FL?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's
Steady
not just
Paul.
me. I see Chris is after saying you're buffing, so it is. Yeah, you're okay at the moment, but you seem to be just kind of stopping and starting.
Yeah. Sure, listen. You keep freezing.
I mean, we haven't even got to the vaccine segment yet.
Yeah, Irish Mammy. Thank you, Paul, so much for your help yesterday. Listen, no problem if we can help or I can help in any way. You only have to talk to me. And I have to say, fair play to Gentle Power. She lasted well. So, Jean, if you're watching,
was she able to
well
make
done.
it?
We love you. Yeah, she made it. Yeah. I'm actually going to play the video. That's what I'll do. And I'll see if I can check out this. Hang on there. The older the fiddle, the sweeter the tune, as they say. Yeah, as they say. Grand piano in the background, isn't it? James Brennan, yeah. Martina Ward, yeah. All right, lads, couldn't make it. Wasn't well, but thank you so much for taking the time. You up, Ireland. Yeah, it was really good. Like, I have to say, I really enjoyed it. Good evening, Paulo and Orla in the chat. It was lovely to meet you, Liz, and see everyone. God bless all there. Yeah. The bus, Paul, 1 hour, 15 minutes. A disaster. Oh, okay, Liz. No problem. The F1. Sorry,
actually,
the F1.
Hold on a second. What are you talking about? I think I'm getting mixed up.
Liz has just said that she's talking about the bus. That it took her an hour and 15 minutes.
What are you talking about? The singing thing? Is it in Dublin? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
like, is in
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the other thing.
Christmas. No. Put Christ back.
I mentioned about Cal.
No. Well, that was I rang him, and I didn't ring him. That was no. But I went into that thing for 2 o'clock. Then that's what I'm saying to you. That's
what I thought you were talking about because he had pictures up, and that's why I said I'd sent an apology in because this weekend.
I didn't even send him an apology. So sorry, Cal. Sorry, Cal. I had no car. You saved the day, Paul. I only just helped out. That's all I did. Flame Shep, it was lovely to meet you yesterday, Irish Mammy. It was lovely to meet everyone there yesterday. Yeah, Ferg had the pleasure.
So this is the thing you were saying that there was a good 100 people at.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Oh yeah, I get it now. Yeah. No, look. Sure.
This is like sitting with your granny in the car. And you're talking in the front, and 5 minutes later she says to you, "Did you hear that song there?" And you had to be talking about it 5 minutes before. Like, you know what I mean?
No, because I thought you were talking about the other thing. That's what I thought you were talking about. That was on this weekend as well.
Yeah, I know. Orla is Orla gonna crash the whip tonight? I need to prepare for
Orla
this.
is fit for feck all tonight. I can tell you that now.
Paul, we should have sang a song. I was going to, and then I thought, no, I'm not going. If you had caught me about 3 hours after in what you call it, in O'Connell's, I'd have been singing. I tell you, yeah. I'm just going to play this video, right? We'll play the video, and then we will come back and we will talk about it. 6 minutes long.
Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, let today be today. Sometimes I feel that I'm gonna break, but I'm holding on to a hope that won't fade. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. 'Cause deep down we know this world is in trouble. So come, Jesus, come. There'll be no war, and there'll be no change.
You can't sit there, that's for the lady there. Shush, lads.
When Jesus comes.
It's okay. You're not sitting there, mate. That's their seat for that lady. They're doing it. Shush, that place. They're ruling the thing here, mate.
You come for the weak.
Stand over there. Just stand over there. You can stand
And
there.
it's strong just the same. And all will believe in the power of His name. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now.
Go on, Liz.
Come and turn this around. Because deep down we know this world is in trouble. So come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Jesus, you know, I just feel to say to that I know we're living in perilous times and that everything around us is falling apart, but really, according to the Word of God, everything is falling into place. The Word of God tells us that in these end times, that this world will become so dark. But underneath all that, there's an undercurrent breaking out where Jesus Christ has been lifted up as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Amen.
The Holy Spirit is sending His Spirit upon us here today, all across the world. And it says in the Word of God that the Spirit of God will cover the earth as the water covers the sea. So when we look around and we see all this darkness is going on, the Word of God says, look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Our Lord and our Savior has promised in His Word that He is coming back again a second time to rule and to reign as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and the Master of everything. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. There is no other God but our God, Jehovah God, the God of heaven, the God of earth, the God of that is seen and all that is unseen. We tear down all the strongholds now over Dublin City in Jesus' name, and we declare that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and the Master of everything.
Yes,
He's
Jesus.
the ruler of this earth. He's the ruler of the heavenly realm. He is the ruler of hell itself. Nobody goes there unless He sends them there, and the only reason they go there is because they choose not to trust in Jesus. So always hold on to that Jesus Christ is Lord of everything, no matter what's happening around us. And it looks dark, I know it looks dark. And a lot of children are being lost in this system and everything's going wrong. But we lift the Lord up now.
Wasn't that lovely? I have to say.
It was.
Fair play to
Beautiful singer.
fair play to Noel's Own. Noel's Own done the video. Fair play to you, Noel. Thanks very much for that. It was sent on to me there. So
Photographs
credit
are
to
lovely.
Noel's Own for that. She was that girl was an amazing singer. I have to say. You know what I mean? I thought to myself, I'm not singing after her. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't sing. But it was brilliant. I have to say.
I'm just laughing. I saw Alan there, my bodyguard.
Well, who was it?
Alan.
Alan Hill. Hold on.
I'm not giving his surname. I don't dox
Oh, okay.
nationalists.
Okay, fair enough.
He was
Like,
the poor.
so-
He was the poor sod at the time of the what do you call it? One of the protests in Dublin that was making sure I was safe, and the poor lad had to go.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it was like going round after a fly because I was happening from one person to another, to another, to another, to another.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't know. I swear to God, I felt so sorry for him. I owe him a drink the next time I see him.
You're turning it on. No, leave it off. Leave it off because it's too late. Just good night. Go on. Live TV, guys. Live TV.
What's going on?
It's just the young fellas. The young fellas, and he wants to turn on the Christmas tree, and no. Orla seems better tonight. Orla seems to be in better form tonight.
Orla's not.
Orla's always in good form. Oh, aren't you, Orla?
Look at you. Wait, I don't know what I need tonight.
Yeah, fair
Energizing
play to
honey.
Noel.
And a few Bulmers. I'm not that even
Irish
fit to
mammy.
drink.
Paul might not have sang, but he got the speakers working, so there would have been no music without him. Yeah. John Malloy just called me, do you know how to work this? Do you know how to work this? So
Whose speakers were there?
Somebody got it. I think Katrina got a lend of them. I'm not sure. Without him. Thank you.
Well, she's a beautiful singer. Fair play to her. And great to see Gentle Poet there. Fair play to her.
The girl's name is Linda O'Riordan, and fair play to Jason Symes for all the pictures. He's an absolute brilliant photographer. Him and Drew are such unsung heroes in my book. It was a great day. Yeah, a great day. I have a couple of pictures there. I'll send them over onto, and I'll throw them up in a few minutes. But I didn't get many sent to me. It was just what I think Ferg sent me a couple and someone else. But Linda O'Riordan, yeah, brilliant. She had a powerful voice and really passionate woman, and fair play to her. Yeah. I say, hope you're keeping well, Eddie. I said I'll be there all night. Okay. Grace, can we see? Assuming Paul can, what the phrase? Get it up. Chris Colmn,
you start making me laugh tonight. I swear to God, I will kill you. Because I'll get into a coughing fit.
Evening all from Cork. How are you doing? All right. How's things from Cork? Fergus Power. Thanks, Flame Chef. Yeah. And fair play to Flame Chef. And I'm afraid the Siobhan twins. Fair play to you. We good crack in the pub there after it as well. So yeah, it was deadly. And it was really good crack. Now I have to say it was a really nice day. I really enjoyed it. Met the kids in town and everything, and
it was busy.
It was a busy day. Yeah. Yeah. Don't laugh, Orla. Yeah, don't laugh, Orla. Oh, I'll bring up my good friend. Hello there, Martin Murphy. How are you? What now,
How
Irish
are we all
man?
doing tonight? Sorry, I was just hoping to get the fact finished before he pulled me up.
Do you know what we just laugh at? We all look at Martin to see what humour he's in. His face just tells us what humour he's in. So
Martin's always in good humour.
We've got happy Martin tonight.
I'm in fantastic humour. The EU is getting a new arsehole ripped online by Musk. All the big accounts, America. It's glorious.
Yeah. Did I send that on to myself today? Just let me check.
And we're going to give a shout out to Emer. Hi, Emer. Hope you are well.
Hello, Mammy. Probably not watching, but if you are, hello.
Well, look, we're sending love anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, look. Fair play. I got a picture of the 3 kids. Someone sent it in to me. Fair play to you. Thanks, Flame Chef. And there's my other one, yeah.
How are you guys keeping anyway? I haven't spoke to you in a bit.
Good.
I was speaking to you 10 minutes ago, Martin.
Yeah, that's not real speaking. That's only the
that's only messaging.
That never stops. How did Saturday go?
It went for who? At the Christmas thing. Yeah, brilliant. I really had a great time. Yeah, there was it wasn't as big. Listen, it doesn't matter how big it was. You know what I mean? The people
was it enjoyable? Yeah.
That's it was enjoyable. Yes, exactly. I mean, that is John Malloy. All credit must go to Paul, not me, for getting the electronics going yesterday. Hey guys, how are you all? Yeah, we're good. Hey
Tina, how are you?
How are you, Tina? Yeah, there's a good one from yesterday there. I love this one. Yeah.
Look at the face on you. Oh my God! Look at the face. There goes Grant. What the
hell? I was biting my lips up. Something had happened.
I'm not gonna say it to you. You have a little hint of a tash there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My Fura.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
The kids came into the pub and met me yesterday there, so that's my 3 babies there. Yeah.
Very good.
Nice old jacket. Said he was the picture of me, and to see the badge. There's a young man sitting next to me there talking, and I recruited 2 or 3 lads for Shinanadina yesterday in the pub. It was brilliant, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. One fella, are you a part of Simon's, aren't you? Yeah, I am, yeah. Is that good or bad? But,
hold on a minute.
it was brilliant.
Hold on. I'm getting a call in. Hold on. Yeah, Paul, it's the Sunday World. They want to know, can they use that photograph for you?
Yeah, of course you can. The one where I'm sticking out my tongue.
No, the new one.
Paul, if ever you needed proof that Paul's 164, this is it. The Irish Vinnie Jones. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Is it who's after putting into the comments? The Irish Vinnie Jones. Is that supposed to be Paul?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be me, yeah.
Yeah, look, Irish mammy, the Irish Vinnie Jones.
Jesus, Paul, that's some look. I know. I was biting my lip for something. I can't tell you. So I'll tell you what happened. I was biting my lip over something. I really was.
Are you sick, Orla?
Was dear Frank, was that when you spotted the granddad out of Mrs. Brown's boys, Paul? There was a little outfit standing at the pillar. I swear to God. And I told the Frank, I said, there's the little outfit out of Mrs. Oh, will you fuck off? He said, your man was only tiny, like he was like a little dwarf. Like, it was very funny. Look at Kevin Coyle jumped on that there, Hitler, Simon.
Here, Kev, did you see the photograph of him? Oh my God, of Almighty.
Oh, stop, hey. Fuck Islam.
I mean, we have our favourite part of the show, Paul. It's called Take the Piss Out of Paul Fitzsimons.
I couldn't give a shit.
There's always time for it. We always make time for it.
Yeah. But who's saying you should feel ashamed, Paul? Why should it? Paula, okay. Where's Mammy? Thanks. Here we go. What's this now? Oh, yeah. There's one of me smiling. That's a better one. Thanks for that.
Here we
There's
go.
A good one of me smiling now. Well, it is the Irish Colmn show as part of Simon's show. Yeah.
Oh, there's Paul wheeling in the back. Another nice photograph of Ferg.
Yvonne and Ferg. And me being happy. Look, me being happy. Yeah.
Very good.
Deadly.
Here, Ferg, you're making him look good.
Fuck Islam. Oh, speaking of that, like I done when I got there first, I spoke to Chris from just for a second from the Liberty Soup run. I said, listen, I'll get back to you. And I said, I want to do a quick interview with you for the show tomorrow night. But it was just hectic, like, you know what I mean? And he was gone after about an hour, so I missed him, you know what I mean? Listen, but when I got there first, there was a fella doing a live stream.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm just here with Paul Fitzsimons. And he says to me, Paul, can I ask you a few questions? So he started asking me what I'm here for. And I told him, I said, because we need to get Christ back into Christmas. And, you know, these religions creeping in. I said, the kids have to learn 5 religions now in school, whereas years ago it was just 1. And so I don't know where that interview went to, but if anyone has it, send it on to me, because I'd like to. I like to hear how I am going.
Yeah, listen, I've just been fairly busy the last few days, so I just haven't had a chance. But I'll get back on to Chris. Yeah. He did say he will come on the show and we can have a chat to him.
Yeah, never goes anywhere without the tricolour Ferg. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't.
100%. Yeah.
And fuck Islam, free Enoch book. Yes, and that's where I'm gonna go with this one here.
Huge traction globally on Enoch Burke as well. So it's very, very good. There's a lot of eyes on that. So hopefully some international pressure will come on the government to release the man and apologize to him publicly.
Yeah. Enoch Burke protest. Yeah, I have that there. But will it happen? This is just Ferg. This is Ferg outside the Enoch Burke thing the other day, just a minute talking to Philip, and everything he says is true.
But demons, the same as Christ, or Jesus, or God is mentioned, that triggers every one of you, right? There's people going by in the car here today, the same. But what he's doing is, you're mocking a man getting led away in chains, right, to prison for something for absolutely, it's ridiculous, right? Going against his Christian beliefs. Like anyone on the line going, oh, he did this and he did that, it stems back from one thing. Going against his Christian beliefs, simple as that. Okay, there's another one, there's another demon. But the CEO's mocking a man getting led away in chains. That's what this criminal cartel and the doll hasn't planned for in store for every one of you, every one of your children. It's to enslave you and then eventually get rid of all of us off this island and replace us. So I don't know what you know what, shame on every one of you. It's very simple as that. And I'll never stop supporting this man and standing up for him for what he's at to doing. It's a monumental stance he's at to taking, right? And everyone should be behind him. He's protecting every one of your children going forward, okay? So God bless Enoch Burke, God bless his family, and Erica Bratt, and everyone have a lovely Christmas.
Very good. I played the Ferg there on that one now, yeah, and I agree with everything there. I couldn't get in there on Friday. Oh, I told you what happened to me on Friday. I had loads of plans. I was going to Navan and everywhere, and it just didn't happen.
Why? What happened Friday?
We need a close-up of that pic of Paul, please. Which one?
The one with the
Sorry, no, I'm just sharing out the show online there. Sorry, no,
Enoch should get his money back and compensation for his time spent in jail. Yes, I agree with you. We choose not to mention anyone but Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Yesterday, we didn't need to. Yeah, it was brilliant, I have to say. I'm getting loads of messages in here now. Enoch today, us tomorrow. Yeah, it's true. You all need to send them a Christmas card. Yeah, I have one there as well.
We all did that. Remember last year?
Actually, yeah. Who's I saw it. Who's organising those, or did somebody have ones printed up that you can get your hands on? I saw somebody sharing.
I don't know. I seen the ones. I have a couple. I sent off a couple last week to the Minister for Justice. Them ones that we got at Tussle, the postcards. I sent off 5 of them last week. So they're all. Have you seen them? Anyone? Have you seen them? No.
I just saw them online. I just want to know is there anywhere to get my hands on physically, or even send a PDF or something around so we can copy them and print them up ourselves.
Yeah, Enoch is taking this to the Supreme Court. Yeah, I know. The judiciary is a joke.
Absolutely,
card, Enoch. Yeah. I wish every Irishman had the same mindset as Ferg and how very vocal he is. No fear. God bless you, Ferg. Yeah, I've said it for a long time. Is there any video or writing of the judge sentencing Enoch Burke? I haven't seen anything there. Daniel, I've done it. Everyone should send a Christmas card to Enoch. Let's show our support. Yeah. Patrick McGreal got attacked in court by the guards. See, Patrick is doing great work. Great work. Patrick is calling out the DP have no jurisdiction. Wow. Well, there's one there for you. How many people have been done in the district court by the DPP? Everything is the DPP. Yeah. The DPP against Paul Fitzsimons, the DPP against Martin Murphy, the DPP against Fergus Power. If there's no jurisdiction, well, well, then all of them cases need to be quashed. You know?
I have no court cases.
No, I'm not saying that. I was just throwing out there. I could have said Orla Donoghue, but I was looking at you. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I have no court cases.
Yeah. I sent one last year. Enoch Burke, Mountjoy North Circular Road. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Avril. Cheers.
Thanks, Avril.
I got a few stickers yesterday as well, and there you go. I don't know where you can't see it. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, come a bit closer. Yeah, see him. Very good. Yeah, it's cutting out everything else. A lovely a lovely
there.
His head.
Oh yeah, see it now.
Enoch Burke standing up for the word of God. They're stickers now. I stuck them on I stuck them in a few places coming home last night. Walking through town, sticking them.
Brilliant.
I had a few fizzy drinks yesterday, you know.
It has to be done every now and then.
Yeah. Ferg, like a lot of us knows exactly what is coming for our children and the nation's future. Yeah, we all need to get vocal and radical.
Radical, yeah. We need to just look. Pin what you believe into a mast and don't apologize, don't take a step backwards. It's the softly approach is truly gone. You know, some people want to take a centrist approach. I personally don't want to. I don't think anybody here in the room with us or in the comments want to. We know what needs to be done. We just need to get organized now and start doing it and getting more vocal about who and what we are, what we believe in, and what we're willing to fight and potentially die for.
Yeah. Do you need the block number for Enoch to post him a letter? No, I think we have all that. I think. No, you don't. It just there's only one Enoch Burke in there. I'd say. You know. Yeah.
They'll find him.
I have a few fizzy drinks yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Avril. Yes. I used to hate having charges hanging over me as a young lad. Lol, Paul, I stuck one on Sharia Fame window. I'm not going to tell you where I put them last night.
Good stuff,
yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Hold on there now. I got a message today, so I'm just going to resend it on to me there. It's that Elon Musk thing you must be talking about. I started to read it earlier, but yeah. I just sent these on to myself.
Okay.
But yeah, no, go on. Sorry. I'll send them on now in a second. Hang on. That was the Enoch Walker.
Mammy is watching. I just got a message.
Hi, Emer. I'm going to put manners in Martin. Don't worry, no bad language.
I have wonderful manners, and I'm in the good books, Orla.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what Emer with me?
Right?
That's two different women.
Yeah, two different mammies.
I'm not your mother. Excuse me.
Yeah. I just want to have a look here.
That's one strike on your card.
How many do I get? I'll just fire up a few comments while Paul is putting it down. Yeah, 100%. No apology. Stand.
Emer's in the comments. Mammy's watching. Emer, he's after being rude to me.
I'm just going to drop down for a second.
Yeah. There we go. There's the far right mammy. I hope you're feeling well today. Since I have a guy getting attacked in town when guards broke into his house and said it was the wrong house. Did you get that video?
Sorry, Liz. I didn't get a chance to even look over really at Messenger today. Let me see. Liz.
North and South ever get on the same game plan to fight. You know, that's a $64,000 question, isn't it? I'm Amy Murphy. 44 million descendants in the USA have to get this country fixed with it. But yeah, look, in relation to the American diaspora, you have to remember that a lot of the money is still going to Sinn Féin from the States. A lot of funding for parties and ideas and stuff like that. They still don't know in America what Sinn Féin has become. It's become a little bit more mainstream, and it's been called out by some of the bigger, some of the big right-wing channels in America that Sinn Féin are traitors essentially. But it's very, very slow to materialize into actual support. You know, but the reality is the EU as a concept is doomed. It's inevitable. It's going to collapse. How long they'll keep it alive for remains to be seen. But when the EU collapses, we're actually in big trouble, and it's not because of economics. It's because of our government, because they're such EU lapdogs. We need to have a nationalist government in place before the EU collapses, or a very strong nationalist presence in the Dáil, because we're going to have to reach out to the likes of Hungary, Poland. France is eventually going to go right. Italy is going to go right, or kind of has gone right. And we're going to have a nationalist contingent in government already to reach out and speak to these people and actually say, well, you know, it wasn't us, and it wasn't the majority of Irish people. It was these sycophants.
Yes.
So it's really, really important that we do that. So that'll be, you know, that's stage one. We have to get some nationalists into government who then can start speaking to their peers and equals across Europe to just set the record straight. And then we're going to need the US. We're going to need Russia. We're a small little island nation and our politicians got too big for their boots.
Yeah.
Put their big dirty snouts in places that they shouldn't have, especially in relation to wars, etc., because we're supposed to be a neutral country.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff done do, but first,
not giving 125 million over to the biggest beggar. Who was the biggest GoFundMe ever.
How can you justify that? How can anybody justify?
And a man who lost €1 billion. Like, did anyone check his mansions or his several yachts? Because they're probably there somewhere, like, or at his coke dealer. Sorry, Liz Pepper. Liz, did you send it over to me in Messenger? Because I can't. It's not coming up in my messages. So
Sinn Féin are a corporate entity. They are, and that's how they funnel money into the south. They actually funnel money illegally through the north of Ireland. That's how they're the biggest. There's been loads of articles on Sinn Féin's dodgy dealings in relation to finances. The Times covered it loads of times. So yeah, they're rotten and corrupt like all the rest of them. Shout out there for Kirk. He's up in court. Is it tomorrow? Is it? And the other side of the country, so I won't be able to make it. But if anybody can give Kirk support, so that's Terry Kay on X.
Okay.
He did fantastic. He's still doing fantastic work in relation to highlighting what went on in Newtown on Kennedy and just the corruption in the country in general. So he does deserve support. Really nice guy, absolutely fantastic guy, and he's one of the guys. He's like a lot of us. He's sacrificed everything. You know, he's had his door kicked in at 6 o'clock in the morning, had all his devices taken. He's been intimidated, bullied. He's been doxxed by the left. He's been, you know, but he just keeps going. And actually, I think one of the best decisions he made was to actually go, you know, forget this with the Terry Kay account. Here's my face. Here's who I am. I'm standing up brave and proud. So well done, Kirk, for all the work you do. And if anybody can get to court to support him, or even just make sure you're sharing his stuff and sharing the information of the court case.
See, Anna Marie Purcell there is a comment. Like again, like as we were just saying, 125 million, you know, sent to Ukraine, yet the children can't get scoliosis appointments. Like it's
not just scoliosis.
The ridiculousness.
It's everything. Mental health supports. Mental supports. It doesn't.
Special needs assessments. The elderly, you know, that are going to be struggling all over the winter time. And people with need medical cards, it's everything. And then they go and they spend 125 million on that gobshite.
Yeah, but it's all virtue signaling. You know what I mean? I still want to know where he's going to run to because his days are numbered. A lot of people are saying he's going to run to Israel. I reckon they take him out before he even gets a chance to. They probably kill him and blame it on Russia. I could imagine the EU doing something like that to get their war. You see that they're trying to bring in kind of a national service type thing. It's in Germany. They're actually, do you know what? Just while we're talking about young people and armed forces, big shout out to the guys, the Irish Defence Forces out in the Lebanon. I read there that there was one of their vehicles got a few rounds fired at it. So just hope everybody's safe out there and that all the proper protocols are put in place. I may have a person who's very, very close to me out there at the minute, so it wasn't great for Mammy to read that news yesterday morning or the morning before. But in relation to the conscription, they're going to push for that all across Europe, and they're going to try and send young men and women to the meat grinder. This is how wars have worked since the
big money on war. That's why.
Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, but the First World War, Second World War, all the same thing. It was not about ideologies. It wasn't about belief systems. It wasn't about politics. It was about economics. Yeah. And it's as simple as that. We all know who runs the economics.
Just looking there now at it, Elon Musk, 120 million they're finding them.
Yeah, pocket change to him.
Yeah.
Sure. But
of course it is. He'll fight that.
But it's brilliant because it's gotten an awful lot of big commenters in the States looking at they're literally it's funny because my feed is now 50% abolish the EU and 50% EU sycophants. Like Regina Doherty was out and all the other Sean Kelly, all those muppets were out worried about their cushy numbers. It's finished. The EU is done. The only way the EU can survive is if they actually can print money under the guise of a war. That's it. There's no other financial solution for them. They've no other way out. So it's war or collapse, one or the other. So if they go to war, every sovereign European citizen needs to go to Brussels and take these people out.
I seen a video, the other evening from James Conway. I don't know whether you've seen it or not, about getting everyone to join far right groups.
Yeah, is it a new video or an old video?
It was Friday night, I think he put it out. Or
because I saw it. I saw it. I watched it. Yeah, so it's a good video. It makes sense.
It does. Yeah, it makes good sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, but he's talking about joining far right groups that you won't be your kids won't be sent away. You know what I mean? If your father's a member of a far right group, or your kids are members of far right groups, whether it be Sinn Féin or the Force, the National Party, or any other parties, you know. So listen, it's something to think about, isn't it? We might get an influx of people joining us now this week for that.
Well, I would say do it for your children. Do it so that your kids in 10 or 15 years you don't have to worry about them getting sent off.
What's wrong?
Just had to get the picture sent in to me. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, wait and see this.
Why? What's this?
You have to get me face.
Who sent that in?
Al. Good man, Al.
Listen. That's also going on election materials. For certain areas.
Well, the lads said it to me yesterday, the photographers, that no problem, they'll give me all the photos they have of me, because they have a lot of photos they said.
Shout out to Drew as well. He's already sent me some stuff, so thanks very much, Drew. And he said use whatever you want. That's what's there for. So really appreciate that.
Paul, will you do me a favour? Stick up the number of the show, will you?
The number of the show. Okay, there you go.
Liz Pepper. Liz, your message is not coming through in my messenger. I don't know why, because I know you've sent me stuff before. Can you send it over to the number on the show?
I'm just looking there now. There's the number of the show there, 0892031521. You can send it on to that there, 0892031521. You can also send it to the email there, irelandlive@gmail.com, or you can call
Liz
us.
was trying to send me something, but it normally comes through a messenger. I don't know why it's not coming up.
Yeah, no problem.
For whatever reason.
Why would anyone fight a war for a country that treats the very same people as second-class citizens in their own country?
Why would anyone fight a war when half of them are over in this country and expect our children to go and fight in it?
Yeah.
While their own citizens are sitting here doing nothing.
Good quote. That's a good quote.
There you go. It is a good quote.
The Austrian painter.
You are not broken. You are not wrong. The world is, and I shall restore it for you. The Austrian painter. Yeah. Thanks, Drew. Fair play to you.
Put up Gallows. Gallo is, but look.
Put your coffee link up. I'm feeling flush.
We got money last week, Martin. But we did. We got money sent to us last week, and I got the most.
Yeah, we did.
Paul was like, I'm going to give the extra $5. And then said,
I'm just going to say for the record. I'm just going to say for the record, right, that although Paul and Orla use the money to keep the show afloat, and I receive no payment for this, and I do it purely for my own entertainment whatsoever. Yeah. And even if there was
50 quid there for you.
If there was money going, I'd put it back into the show, or I would give it to Paul or Orla for all the work they do.
The drinks are on you the next night, Martin.
I just said I'm not taking any money.
You're not allowed anywhere near a GoFundMe. We're not going to start that conversation again.
Yeah. No, well done, and thank you to those who support the show. It's much appreciated. It really is.
No, but any money that comes in, is there to pay for the StreamYard, because it has to be paid for every month. Do you know, Paul and I don't get anything for it. We just have to put up with each other. We're like an old married couple that just, there's no way out.
That video that you sent in there it's not there. It's gone from the Facebook thing. I just checked it there now.
What video?
The wrong house being raided.
Oh, yeah. Somebody sent you in something, is it?
Yeah, it's the video of the house being raided the other night by the young fella. Let me just see, have I got it on my WhatsApp here? Because I might have sent it to myself. Yesterday. There we go. TikTok. That's part 3.
Yes, the French general did say that people need to prepare to lose their children to war.
Yeah.
These people who say stuff like that, it really is as simple as this. It's us or them. It's simple as it's us and our children, or it's them. I'm quite happy for them to go.
It won't be just it won't be just the boys. They'll come after the girls as well.
Listen, they don't care who they send to the meat grinder. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. And they'll send what if you were to be really cynical, what they'll do is they'll send all of the white population from the European countries and leave all of the sub-Saharan and Middle Eastern population in the country.
Oh, yeah.
And then your women are in serious trouble because there's no men there to protect them. That'll be the way they go. One second.
Okay, I have. Yeah. Okay, so is that how it works? Okay, I have this here. This is just from the other night. This is a house being raided, and hang on. Wars are about old men talking about young men dying. Yes, I agree. Yeah, there's 3 of these videos, so I'll play them one after the other. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Take that fucking blade. Look.
Take what blade?
Your fucking business.
What you doing here?
So, someone's at the committing offence and running into your gaff. The guards at the front there will be in your front door now in a
There's
minute.
no guards at my front door. I'm only at the being out there. I videoed it as well.
Come and have a look. I'm on the phone watching them go in that door. There's nothing like.
Have you got a warrant?
Don't need a warrant. You're getting arrested on offence. 1986. We'll be in that door now in 2 minutes.
No, you won't be.
He's in there.
No, you won't be, mate. That's trespassing.
You can speak.
Hey there!
You can speak to the
Hey there! Hey there! You're doing you? What are you fucking doing at me back wall, mate? I'm only away from me.
Yeah, I'd be more concerned about the front door, lad.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about the front door. You haven't got to work, mate. You must be accepted into my house. There's no one in this house. Hey there! Hey there, what's going on here? This office trying to break into my fucking house, hey there. Trying to break into my house.
Gardy.
And he's trying to get a knife for me dog. Yeah, show me your badge. What's your name and badge number?
Colmn, Star Street, Garda Station, Charlie 264.
And what's your reason of being on this back wall?
Someone's had to come in and arrest on offence and I'm after observing them.
Wall! Where's Hugo?
Where's Glenn gone?
This Lynn doing mate up on your back wall. Coming into my house like this is unlawful.
Shut up, Colin.
Why don't you shut your mouth, mate?
Or what?
Oh, what?
Or what?
You shut your
Don't
mouth.
fucking obstruct
Hey,
here.
don't
You
be
come back
fucking
as well.
obstructing
All
me.
right, get up, my
I'm
friend.
obstructing you.
Do you want to come back as well?
Hey, the video this. Hey, the video this, like, will you? Mate, what's up with this? This is an unlawful arrest.
Nobody's been
No,
arrested.
no fucking warrant you haven't.
Nobody's been
You haven't
arrested.
even warranted me.
Nobody's
You
been
haven't
arrested.
fucking warranted.
Told you.
No,
I've
you're
explained this
fucking
to you already.
warranted. No,
I've
I'm
explained this
fucking
already.
warranted. No one was chased
Spit
into
in
this
me
house.
face.
Mate, no one was chased into this house.
Into me
Mate,
face.
this
Stop
house.
spitting into
No one
me
was
face.
chased into this house, yeah? I don't know who you fucking all think you are abusing that power in here. It won't be happening.
Pull this place apart.
Won't be happening, mate. Where's the warrant?
Power of arrest.
Where's the warrant? Who arrested? No one got arrested. Where's the warrant? I'm asking where's the warrant? Who's the head of this raid here?
Well, there's not a raid.
So what is it? No one ran into this house, mate.
Okay. I believe someone did run into
Yeah,
this
well,
house.
no one did run into this house, mate, yeah? And I'm at the telling you, the CCTV camera's on my house. No one ran into my house, mate.
On the back,
No
I'm
one
not
ran
chasing
into my
over the
house.
wall.
Chased them over the
I'm
wall.
not chasing over the wall. I'll be chasing them still there.
No one ran into my house, mate. I'm asleep in my shed, mate. Is that coming in on top of me
Stop
here?
screaming.
Well, no, mate, you don't. I'm not coming out of my shed.
Stop dealing
And you're
drugs.
coming on top of me. I don't deal drugs, you little bally idiot. You little clown. I don't deal no drugs. I don't deal no drugs. Can you up, Hunter? Come here, you stupid cunt. Don't have any convictions. Fucking little faggot. Yeah, there he is. See, that's what. So you went into the wrong house, you dirty handicap. You dirty flower. Look, you dirty rats. Dirty rats. Illegal raid. Illegal raid, you dirty rats. Illegal raid.
Wow. There's another piece of that video where that copper pushes him and he bangs his head and he's knocked out on the ground.
Oh my God.
But like, he was in the wrong house. And the abuse he gave that kid, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, look, you know what I mean? These need to be held accountable for this. This is bully boy tactics. This is what happens with these. And unless they're called out on it, they'll just keep getting away with it. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, God. What's going on there? Yeah. Obviously, your man ran a certain way and he thought your man went into that house, but he didn't. Like, you can clearly see. You can obviously see the chap recording. It's no wonder he's upset. Yeah, and I'd be upset too. Yeah. And they wonder why people have no respect. Stop screaming in his. Yeah, exactly. They think they have the power to do whatever they want. And this section, Bladen 6, and this section 8 of the Public Order Offences Act is bullshit. Bullshit. And this needs to be contested in the High Court. You know what I mean? That was brought in during COVID as an emergency measure, and it's still in. It's like the bleeding USC charge 15 years, 20 years later. Like, you know what I mean?
I need to look up that one. So, like, if they want to do a planned raid, there has to be
yes,
a judge signed warrant. But if you're in pursuit of someone you've witnessed, you have to have witnessed.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
if he said he witnessed it.
Yeah, but I don't think suspected of crime works the same way. But if you witnessed it, so if you saw somebody drug dealing, you chase him, and he went into a house, they can go after him. But the fact that he got the wrong house and made an absolute tool of himself, and it's all online, that's pretty good. So if you see those videos, just share it out, just get it out there.
Share it everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's I'm always I actually do have empathy, right, in relation to it, and you have to remember there are genuine pieces of shit and scumbags out there that the cops have to deal with. Real, like we talk about deporting illegal immigrants. There's a whole swath of society that we have to deal with ourselves as well, like that need to be dealt with.
Yeah.
There are wasters and drug dealers and scumbags and wife beaters and absolute pieces of shit that we have to deal with ourselves, you know. So it's a case of we do need to look at our own society. Now that society has been created by communism and the welfare state. That's what you get. You get high drug use, you get high dependency, you get low IQ, you get that's what a socialist state creates. So we have a lot of work to do. It's probably something we need to sit down and look at a regeneration policy in relation to how we pull people. The education system is easy enough once you're in charge, because you could just put a curriculum in place that teaches, you know, self-responsibility, etc., etc. But how do you grab the 20 to 40-year-old demographic that have already fallen foul of this? You know, giving people hope, giving people work, giving people the opportunity to have a house, to build a life for themselves. You know, you're always going to have 5% of people that just don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? That's a given. But if you can keep it at that 5%, you can manage it. It's higher than 5% now at the minute. There's a lot of people who are, since COVID, have just fallen into very bad habits, drug habits, etc., and stuff like that. And our moral compass is not as strong as it used to be. As people are a lot more prone to, and there's Irish people I'm talking about now, because we're always going on about foreigners. We have an Irish scumbag problem as well that needs to be dealt with. And I'm saying it out loud. We'll in what we do moving forward, we're going to be very, very, very anti-drugs and anti those who profiteer from the destruction of other people's lives.
You all right, Orla?
Yeah, great.
You've been smoking the ganja again? Is that it? Is it? Big fucking foot long spliffs you're choking from.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Did we see? We seen the video, didn't we, of the masked man with the guns and the whole lot last week?
The new one.
Saw that.
The new one, yeah. This new army or whatever, yeah.
I think we should make one.
What?
I think we should make one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the git.
Listen, Paul's in enough trouble as it is with photographs of him without doing that to him.
Yeah, I don't care. Any publicity is good publicity.
I think we should do it. No mask though. We'll do the video.
Here, have them there with little water pistols.
Exactly, yeah, fucking super
Little water
soldiers.
pistols.
Yeah. Filled
little
with
Nerf
holy water.
guns. Nerf guns.
Nerf
you know,
guns, yeah, Nerf
with
guns.
Fortnite
And make
characters.
sure,
Yeah,
lads, make sure
characters.
if you're putting the flag up, it's not the Ivory Coast.
I'm going to play this video. This is the Gits video. This is very good.
I'm going to play a video for you there. Just take a look at it.
To the people of Newry, Mourne and Down, we, the New Republican Movement, have watched their councillors and MLAs over the past 12 months. The level of disrespect shown to the people who put you into power, this cannot be ignored any longer. We are proud men of Ireland. We are patriots. Your policies and decision-making in regards to flooding our communities with undocumented military-aged men is not acceptable. We will not sit back any longer and watch our culture and religion destroyed by the people we put in power. Also, the sexual indoctrination of our children in schools has not went unnoticed either. The New Republican Movement will take immediate action against anyone who threatens our ways of life and the safety of our women and children. We have your addresses and known your movements. Every one of you are legitimate targets as of today. The New Republican Movement, the 28th of 11/25.
If you think that video is legitimate, well then please seek help, because that more than likely is the retard unit of the PSNI. But at least they got the headlines they wanted. I have found a video, however, of an anonymous person online that's very, very real. Let's take a look. Hello, I'm part of a new anonymous organisation, the Republican wing of the big bad faraway far right Nazi brigade. We're going to start an armed revolution because we need to save this country and its people. And the first thing we have to do is tell everyone online about it and post the video. Do nothing in secrecy anymore. We have all our plans laid out here, and you'll be hearing from us in the future.
God almighty, you're trying to bloody kill me.
I hadn't actually seen that. That's brilliant.
Oh my God, almighty, he's brilliant.
It was very
couple of comments there. I just want to address there. So Barry, unfortunately, we're an open economy, and our economic policies are dictated by other countries and entities. You're correct, but we can undo that, and it's important that we do that, and we become a standalone economy with economic allies. As I always talk about, we're going to need Russia, America, and all of the right-leaning European countries to survive. But first of all, we have to show the world citizens that we stand on our own, that we're an island nation that stands on its own. You take the fisheries back, hospitality, etc., etc., etc. We've talked about this on numerous occasions. Another one here, just Martin sounds like a no dole head. Worked on life dole. Of course, the dole is a safety net. A lot of people
you have to have a social welfare system.
Well, you see, I talk about libertarianism all the time, and the ability to. I have a huge definition between those who can't and those who won't. Those who can't, you always have to have a safety net for. You must. It's the Christian thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Those who won't are a different kettle of fish, and there are a lot of people who won't. And no, everybody has to pull their way in life. And it doesn't matter what you do, but you have to do something. This idea that you can just leave school and go into a welfare system, it's not healthy for society. You have a weaning process that will probably take 20 to 30 years. You're not going to cut everything straight away, and you're always going to have a safety net. Also, if you pay into a taxation system, as we do, I also want to reduce taxes to about 10%. But if you've worked for, it doesn't matter, 1 year, 10 year, 5 years, and you fall on hard times, of course, you should be able to recoup everything that you've paid back in and have all the supports there for you to get back on your feet. So don't get mixed up in me talking about libertarianism and self-responsibility with me wanting to slash, you know what I mean, welfare straight away. I won't lie about it. It'll be pared back over decades. But it's to do with making people more resilient for when really bad times come. That it doesn't matter that the state isn't there. You're able to do everything for yourself. So, you know.
But Martin, folk are better off on the dole, for fuck's sake.
And you know, listen to me, financially, absolutely. You tell me how it meant, what it does to your mentality. If you're just sitting there on, and also you have to remember, if you're beholden to the state to that extent, when they tell you take your digital ID or we'll cut your dole, you're fucked. I'm not fucked. I'm fine. I can stick my two fingers up to them and go, you can shove your digital fucking ID. I'm absolutely set up to live completely off grid or 99% off grid. I'm fine. If you're completely reliant on the state, they have you over a barrel, and then they will tell you what house to live in. They will tell you how much meat you can eat. They will tell you that you're not allowed to drink anymore. They'll tell you you're not allowed to smoke anymore. They'll tell you you're not allowed to own a car. You know, this is the thing. We should not be reliant on the state. The state should have no bearing in our lives 90% of the time. Like I said, there should be infrastructure there for us to be able to travel around the country. There should be certain programs there, just normal stuff, healthcare, education, etc., etc. But even at that, I wouldn't want the state in education too much. But for the most part, we should be self-sustaining communities, and basically all your problems are local, and we don't need to worry about global stuff because again, we're a tiny little island. We shouldn't give a shit about the rest of the world,
People are afraid to work because they know that they couldn't afford the rental properties.
Chicken and egg scenario. How do you drive down the prices of property? You get a load of people out of the country. You get all of the illegal immigrants out of the country, and you get all of the visa scam artists and the people over here in language studies, etc., etc., etc. You get them out of the country. Huge amounts of properties become available. Prices go down. Simple as that.
Yeah, Martin, what currency would you use
in an ideal world? In an ideal, the Irish punt. Yeah, in an ideal world, that's the only currency I'd be interested in using. Backed by.
Dole should only be a help out until you get back to work. 8 to 10 weeks, Dole.
But it depends on there's huge amounts of different types of social welfare. Carers allowance is a kind of a social welfare, but again, you've paid into the system. Mm-hmm. Therefore, if you become a carer for your elderly parent or a sick child or anything like that, all you're doing is recouping what you've already paid into the system. Another thing that fixes it is recognizing the stay-at-home mother as somebody that should be paid, essentially. You know what I mean? In a small amount. Again, look, these are huge ideas. You could do a whole show discussing the ins and outs. Actually, do a show at Frank some night and actually go through the entire economic policy. One maybe a midweek show or a pop-up show or something like that, and just talk economics.
Yeah, with Frank, that'd be good. Yeah,
Frank is the man for the economics. Yeah.
Right, Paul, do you want to start throwing up some videos?
Yes. Which one do you want me to do?
Sure, if there's any mounted in there, I should just start firing them out.
Hold on, someone's just sent me in.
Orla, honey, garlic, cloves, turmeric. What are the black? It's not elder. Is it elderberries? And some other kind of blackberry or black seed or something like that. If anybody's in the chat, just fire huge.
I actually have black seed oil and
black seed oil. That's the one. Yeah.
No, I'm on my zinc. I'm on my corset and all that. My friend is a homeopath. She's giving me a remedy. It's just I just a really annoying cough.
Oh, a homeopath. Okay.
Homeopath.
Okay.
Were they in the George last night? Were they?
No, a homeopath.
Okay. Whatever.
Do you not know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah. Herbal bleeding thing.
All your herbal remedies. Yeah. It's just
lads. This is the last bit of this video. It's just been sent into me there. So let's just watch this. This is the illegal thing yesterday when they kicked in the door. But watch the end of this. This is very good.
There he is.
I see. Muppets rank. I went into the wrong fucking. He went to the wrong poxy house. Now, that's what you get. It's what you fucking get. Look at his Muppets. It's what you get. I going to the wrong fucking house.
Illegal raid. These dirty rats. Illegal raid. Illegal raid. Dirty little knacker. I'm not being empty for obstruction. You haven't done fucking harm, wrong. Come along, I'll give you a minute. Listen, I'm not being up something. Have you all if you haven't done that, bro? Colmn, you arrested me loads of times, mate. Hey, listen, you have. You're going back. Hey, I'm not going back anyway. You're fucking everything.
Colmn. Colmn. I'm here.
Fuck off.
Get up. Get off him. Listen.
Hey! Take your hands, relax, lad, relax. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Listen, relax. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Will you? Relax, lad. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy, okay? Oh,
I'm not coming into my house, you little bastard.
take it easy, lad. Take it easy.
Where's his mother? Where's Martina?
You came into my house like you take me to my house.
Stop spitting at me. Stop spitting in my fucking face. Stop spitting in my face.
The bastard, yeah.
He's out! He's out! He's out cold! He's out cold, you bastard! Get him! Get him up, you fucking scumbag!
Relax. You had that No, you can't. All right. Wait.
Colmn, son.
You stand back.
I have my lips here, love.
Spitting in your face. You're trying to keep him away from you, right? Stand up. Yeah, no problem. Relax.
I hope every single guard involved in that gets fired. I really do. That's absolutely disgraceful. They all need to be fired, every single one of them, because nobody, first of all, went to his aid after they realized what I didn't see anybody calling for an ambulance or anything like that. No, they should be sacked, the whole lot of them. That's a man in cuffs was assaulted, and you've heard the stories of people who, fall and hit their head off the curb and they never regain consciousness again. That's disgraceful. They all need to be fired, every single one of them. Those people are not fit for purpose, completely incompetent, not trained.
This is happening every day in Dublin and around the country. This is happening every day to kids. These kids do not get a look in. Just because a kid wears a North Face jacket doesn't mean he's a scumbag. Come on, you know what I mean? Let's be honest about it. Like, my daughter's only a teenager now, and they all wear North Face jackets. Yeah. And they'd probably get treated the same way. But I'm telling you, if they ever did that to any of my kids, I would take them to the cleaners. They all need.
Yeah, but the problem is nowadays nobody can take responsibility. Nobody can apologize. Nobody can admit they're wrong. It's always everybody else's fault. Where's the accountability anymore? Like back in our day, remember we were growing up. You made a mistake. You did something. You were told own up and apologize, which you did. Nowadays, nobody wants to apologize for anything. Nobody wants to take responsibility for anything. Where's the respect?
Could you see the Garda being as heavy-handed to an immigrant? No, they hate the Irish.
I seen a video of two guys trying to arrest a black fella. It was hilarious. The male guard couldn't handle the black fella at all, and the female guard was trying to hit him on the back of the legs with the baton, but you'd see a 4-year-old swing harder, like, you know what I mean? So look, and Garda Síochána is no longer fit for purpose. The same as the judiciary, it's been corrupted to the point where, again, it's the same as everything. It needs to be kind of infiltrated and fixed from the inside out. You can't collapse it completely. But you do need different types of policing. You need community policing. You need city policing is not the same as rural policing. Rural policing should be a completely different department. City policing should be a different department, and you should have a serious hardcore unit that deals with the worst of society, that are literally just they're only brought out when they're bringing in the big fish, that kind of thing, and they should do nothing, but they should essentially be the ranger wing of the of An Garda Síochána, and they're only brought out for the worst of the worst. But every minute of their day is just training, and they're just swoop in. No, nothing. They overwhelm whoever they're trying to get them into the back of a van, bang, into court, into prison, etc., etc., etc. But but like our the guards constitutionally are supposed to police by consent. We shouldn't need you're always going to have that unit I'm talking about sitting somewhere to deal with hardened criminals. But outside of that, it should be community policing, and people should know their guard and be friends with their guard and actually go, we will, we'll give you information because we want our community safe. These people we don't think are good. Can you look into them? And then that's how it used to be. The guards used to have to investigate. Fucking the community would go and say, Jesus, this lad's after blowing into town, he's a bit of trouble. Can you have a look into it? And then the problem was just dealt with, So we need to get.
Liz Pepper's just saying, Martin, they are assaulting people in the courts. Patrick McGreal, the Burke, Stephen Manning, and Dolores Webster as well. Got her arm broke in court a couple of years ago as well, and the guard is still in the courts. So they're getting away with this, look, you know what I mean?
Or hit the nail on the head.
Mouse, this Mickey Mouse charges, this Section 8 and of the public order offence. You're being given a direction to move. That's bullshit, and it needs to be challenged. And I'll tell you, I'd fucking challenge it if needs be. Being honest with you.
Or they hit the nail on the head. What, Martin?
What you were saying about no accountability. That's the issue. The guards there's no accountability for them, so they can do what they want.
But sure, look at the ones in the Dáil. No matter how many times they mess up, where do they ever apologise for anything? Where do they ever take responsibility? They don't. Do you know? How are you supposed to have respect for people like that? There is no respect for them.
There's Christine Walsh there. I was at a novena tonight, and a woman in her 50s beside me had a North Face jacket on. Yeah, them Garda all need, at the very least, to be sacked and taken to the cleaners. 100%. Like I have a Canada Goose jacket there, and so have half of the people in Dublin. Like, you know what I mean? So come on.
I know.
Encountered 2 guards yesterday evening coming out of Marks and Spencer's and Letterkenny with 2 bags of donuts. Of course you did. I got 2 bags of donuts coming home last night as well from that place, Go Donuts in O'Connell Street, milling them on the train. Gave 2 little kids was it, the little young one was crying. I said, will she eat a donut? She asked, and I said, yes. And she took the donut and ate the donut. I kept her quiet for about 10 minutes. Right. Yeah. Okay, we don't get Newry. Let me just. Taxi Dave, is this one any non-Indigenous person born in Ireland after 2000?
Yeah, this is quite interesting. Yeah. Mm.
You're getting big love tonight, Orla, for a soldier on with the cough.
Fair play to her.
It's just bloody annoying. Anyway, I'll live.
I'm just going to share this here. Of course you live. It's only a bleeding sniff and you'll be glad.
No, do you know something? When I say this, anyone in the comments, I'm very rarely sick, and I mean very rarely sick. And I generally don't get it.
The last 2 weeks now.
Anyone, do you know what this reminds me of? The time I had the cough back in 2019. I wonder if something...
Just before COVID. COVID.
Yeah. Because I don't normally get something like this. Because it's very rare I'm ever sick.
I actually know why you're sick. Where were you last week recording videos?
You were in Portlaoise.
Yeah. And what centre were you in?
The kids' zone.
Germ centres. They're little germ factories.
Port Arlington? No. Do you know what it was? I was doing a Christmas market. I was doing a Christmas market, and I was I can't even talk now. I was out all day, and it was freezing cold, so I'd say that probably did it. But anyway, To me, this reminds me of feckin' 2019.
You have the COVID again, is what you're trying to say, is it?
It doesn't exist, Martin.
I know that, but
yeah.
If I wasn't married to Orla, I'd be in big trouble.
I just don't like being sick. It slows me down.
Orla, read that one. Orla, read that one.
What one?
If I wasn't married to Orla, would be in big trouble.
What?
It's all shedding from COVID and the flu vax.
Yes. It probably is, Liz. You're right. Probably is.
My younger brother was run over and killed by a speeding over the drink limit Garda and no accountability.
Yeah. God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. Children's Play Centre. I have 2 here coughing and spluttering. Yeah, yep. I know.
Yeah, little germ factories. It's good though. It builds up.
I had that.
Now, Martin, Elaine was joking. I was not on that blue slide, so I wasn't touching anything.
Yes, you were. Oh, sorry.
There's no video evidence.
Sorry, give me a second. Somebody's ringing me.
Go on, yeah. I'll drop you down. I'll drop him down there. Okay. I'm just going to read this.
By the way, don't tell the wife I said that.
Yeah. What's this one here? Fergus Power. Is that video there from the end yesterday, Paulo, of you putting your head under the duvet to sniff Philip Dwarf's? No, I haven't seen that one, Fergus Power. And it's, yeah, I don't know who that is now. It's not our Fergus, but
that's not our Ferg.
No, it's not. 120,000 civil servants, no accountable, went rock, bolt, scissors, and life. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to read this here. Any non-Indigenous person born in Ireland after 2000 is basically illegal. 27th Amendment of the Constitution of Ireland, the 11th of June, to limit the right to Irish citizenship by birth. The results were 1,4,227,000, 79%, nearly 80%. So everyone that's in here since then is illegal in 21 years. And there's been a lot of people come in here in 21 years. You know?
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. We're flying out there. 414 watching on Twitter. That's great. Fair play. That's only on my Twitter. Happy days. But yeah, we'll talk more about that in a minute now and he comes back on.
Right. Okay.
You know.
Let's see. Let's get some of these videos done.
Yeah, let me just.
There's another one. I want to do the one with the homeless in Dublin because that's important.
Which one? The homeless in Dublin.
Homeless in Dublin.
Let me just close this one. Or that. Yeah. This homeless in Dublin, is this a video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just check the private chat there, Paul. Please.
Yeah. Yes. No problem.
I can't believe
no problem.
Yeah,
I have it there. Yeah, I'm going to play it in the next few minutes. So, yeah, I have it there.
Perfect.
And we'll talk about it. Hang on. Have I got it there? Yeah, I should have it there. But there, we were talking there a second ago, Martin, about that anyone from 2004. Hang on. You see it there? Which one is it? Hang on. Taxi Dave. Is it? I believe that. There it is there, yeah. The 27th Amendment of the Constitution of Ireland, the 11th of June, 2004.
Anchor babies, yeah. They're all illegal.
Yeah, to limit the right to Irish citizen by birth. Okay, so this was unanimously 80%, more or less. So every one of them is illegal now and can be deported, yes?
No, because this is why they're fast-tracking the citizen program. This is why there's 5,000 people every couple of weeks down in Killarney getting citizenship. They're closing the loophole. The government have realized this already, and in the event that would say we rise to power, they're going to try and close that loophole. But we'll just undo all that legislation. under the 1919 Constitution. We will undo every single bit of it. We'll go back to the beginning and we will fix every mistake. There's the IRB are doing great work on this, the paperwork side of it, in relation to literally undoing the mistakes that happened starting in 1919 and basically picking through all the legislation and undoing it, finding a way to make it, oh, this was illegal, boom, it's gone. This was illegal, boom, it's gone. You know what I mean? There's great people at work with solutions to fix all these problems. So it doesn't matter what roadblocks the government throw up, we will be able to undo
it. Paul is simple. It's my last text tonight. I'm going to work. This country is fucked, and only what happened in 1920, 21 will fix it.
Off you go. Start something.
Start
something. You'll get support. There's tons of back channels. If you want to start something, just do it. Just do it.
But don't come out with a video with your face covered with guns and pretend that you're something you're not. You know,
exactly.
If you're going to do it, put yourself out there. You know, hats off and all. Well, good night, Alan.
Night, Alan.
Yeah,
and also just to Alan and people who could realize that when we get comments in and we actually like the criticism, and we like people poking holes in what we're presenting and what we're selling. You know what I mean? It's all about debate and conversation, because as we've always said, we're not 100% right. We're not right on everything. We're just people with ideas who throw them out, share them, have discussion, have debate, opinions change, etc., etc., etc. So it's good to have the back and forth. And it should be realized that we do see the comments. We do. I'm watching them here. I watch for the negative ones. I'll pull them up straight away and have a conversation about it. And if anybody ever feels really strongly about something or want to push their own ideas forward, just reach out, message the show, say, can I come on for 10 or 15 minutes and have a chat?
Yeah, exactly.
Martin, I'll be expecting a 5-page essay of an apology now for next week.
For what?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Anyone tonight.
That's my job, to annoy people.
Someone was watching, must have been Noel McConnell tonight, and he said 2,000 Indians a week coming into Ireland, and I would well believe it. And these
I think, did I not send you over the, hold on.
The what?
Did I send you over the, I did. Don't know why I doubt myself. There's 2 things there of what's coming in, the weekly numbers.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to put them up.
Yeah, I'll share this now. Hang on. Yeah.
And there's one screenshot and the other one's underneath it.
Move over here, people. So the occupancy breakdown by nationality. Okay, I'm going to read this here. There are 7,680 people from safe countries currently in the iPass system. Should these people be deported, it would reduce the iPass occupancy by 23.5%. Applicants from safe countries should be fast-tracked and prioritised. 0 appeal, safe country, no iPass, or #Ireland. Yeah. There's the weekly arrivals by nationality. Look. Pakistani, 35, 48 Somalian, Nigerian, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Turkey. Yeah, and that's just another one there. So that's what's coming in, you know. And if there is 2,000, I don't think there's 2,000 a week, is there? But it wouldn't be far off it.
No, most of those are coming in. Most of those are coming in through what is, and I'm putting it in inverted commas, legal channels. They're coming in under work visas, student visas, language visas, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah,
yeah. But like again, we need to emphasize this. There are 7,680 people from safe countries, right? Why are they coming in from safe countries? Nigeria. Half our doctors in the hospital are from Nigeria. Georgia is ranked safer than Dublin. Pakistan. What's going on in Pakistan? Half our doctors are here from Pakistan as well, right? Bangladesh. Nothing happening there. Morocco. I could go and book a trip to Morocco in 5 minutes. The same as Egypt. What are these people doing here?
I know someone who was in Morocco last week on holidays.
Yeah. There is no war in Morocco. There's no war in half. Look at India. There's no, again, we can go on now and book a flight over to India if we want to. What are these people doing here? And Ukrainians, so they'll all be over now for their Christmas break for the next month, because they'll all have gotten their bonuses.
Yeah.
We are a country of absolute and utter fools. So while we're doing this, Paul, can you just throw up the homeless video in Dublin?
Actually, Orla, that video you sent me is not actually Dublin.
He said it was Dublin.
No, I'm looking at it here. If it's the same one of that young fella.
Hold on a second. Let me just show me. It's look. Can you see there? Hold on.
Yeah, I can see that video.
Yeah, he said it's Dublin.
Okay. Where the fuck are you? Excuse me, French.
Like, just when you see all these ones coming in, you know, and again, we've seen all the videos of the buses and everything. It's men, and more men.
Yeah.
And all young men. Obviously, there's no 60, 70, 80-year-old men in these other countries.
No. Hang on.
Good night to you.
Gallo, and thank you for your comments.
Yeah, that's the TikTok one you're talking about. Homeless in Dublin.
Yeah.
I have it here. Hang on. I have it here. TikTok. Where are you? TikTok. Where the bleeding hell are you?
He's very slow getting it up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is now, I think he says it's Belfast, to be honest with you. But we'll play it anyway.
Yeah, I thought he said Dublin.
This is an absolute disgrace. Nobody should be sleeping in these conditions. 2 weeks before Christmas, it's pissing down with rain. And look how people are trying to sit down and eat food and sleep at night. So there's a man and woman who's been sleeping here for the last 4 nights. This is where they're eating their food from. Look at the fork and all the little bowls of food in the bags. Just some sandwiches, some cheese and ham. Look at their clothes. The clothes are absolutely soaked. The sleeping bags are soaked right through. And that's what they're trying to put over them every single night. Sleeping with, look at the clothes, the gloves, everything just soaking wet. And the food just covered in rain as well. How can anybody sleep in them conditions? Honestly, what an absolute disgrace. It's 2 weeks before Christmas, and this is in the city centre of Manchester. In the open eye of public, everyone can see what's happening here. To me, it's an absolute failure. This has to be sorted.
Yeah.
Manchester, but
now I will do as I always do. My sincere apologies. I thought it was Dublin, but still in all,
it doesn't matter.
Look at the way they're coming in the amount of them coming in England, and then you have more than likely that person there. Look at the clothes with the water going along, absolutely soaking wet.
But
more than likely that person is a British person.
Yeah, but
and they're lying on the streets while the other crowd are in getting their three course meals and their medical cards and their appointments and their bloody PlayStations and everything else.
What the government has proven through the iPass system and through the modular homes that built for Ukrainians, etc., is that there does not need to be a single homeless person in Ireland. Because if you can convert hotels for foreigners, you can convert hotels for homeless people at the taxpayer's expense. We shouldn't have a housing crisis, because if you can build modular homes for foreigners, you can build modular homes for young families starting out in life. It's all about political will. It's not that it can't be done. They choose not to do it. And this is what I can never get my head around. I'm filled with hate. I don't mind saying it. I fucking hate these people. I hate Micheál Martin with a passion. I hate fucking Simon Harris with a passion. Helen McEntee, Leo Varadkar, the whole lot of them. I hate them. I hate them with every fibre of my being. I don't understand why more people don't feel the way I feel. I've seen my kids, my own children, denied the life I was able to scratch out for myself.
Yeah.
And
we do not have enough hostels. This is why, I mean, then there's the other issue, what's going on in the hospitals is all the drug use. So there's a lot of people choosing, to sleep in the streets rather than go back into the hospital, especially if they're trying to stay off drugs and that. But we do not have enough hostels. And yet we have how many B&Bs, hotels and all this used as iPass centres. It's just an absolute.
It's quite simply political will. You also have to remember that the government is complicit in allowing the country being flooded with drugs.
Oh yeah, sure we know.
A drugged up population is a docile population.
Yeah, I know.
It's as simple as that. If you were serious about tackling the drugs problem, the very first thing you'd invest in would be the Irish Naval Services. You would build a huge navy. I've spoke about it before. That would be the very first thing you would do as an Irish nation. You would have patrol ships and smaller vessels patrolling our shores, stopping drugs coming in. But they're complicit because they want the working man having his coke at the weekend. They want the people who are hard on the luck and down the luck. They want them just coked off their heads all the time or drugged off their heads all the time because at least they're quiet. You know what I mean? They're out of the way. You know what I mean? And it's like it's like when the foreign dignitaries are coming to town, we'll just brush them all into a corner. We'll move them all out of the way so nobody can see them. And then as soon as we don't mind their cities looking shit again, we let them all out.
That's what they did. That's what they did for the Europa final here last year. They moved them all off the canals. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And for the rugby as well last year, Patrick's Day, they moved them all. Yeah.
Listen. They can, if they so choose, they can move mountains. If they so choose, it's all about political will. And again, look, it doesn't matter unless people actually decide to put a better caliber of people into office. Nothing changes. You're going to have to accept that. You know what? We're going to be a little bit rough around the edges. We're going to curse. We're when we don't need to be nice, we're not going to be nice. We won't do any pretense and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we'll have the Irish people that we're responsible for. We will have their best interests at heart, and that's all that matters. We don't care about money. We don't care about title. We don't care about anything about that. All we want to do is for our people. I just want to go to my deathbed saying that, you know what? I fucking tried. It's as simple as that. That's it. That's my goal. I tried for my people.
We're all trying, Martin.
Yeah. And I don't care about anybody else's people. I just don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. Your shithole isn't my problem. Fix your own shithole.
Well, we don't want this.
I've a bit of good news. I just got the final count in from yesterday from the Liberty Soup Run. How much they got yesterday at the little bit of a gig we had yesterday. €742.
Excellent. That's really good. That's really, really good. Yeah, that's brilliant.
That'll go a long way. That'll go really a long way.
Yeah, so, that's brilliant. Yeah.
So do I, Martin. I can't stand the fuckers. You have me coursing now.
Paul, do you want to play that video which is labelled Honour Killing? This, I don't know if people saw this now, but this was truly shocking.
Hold on there. Court of Appeal. What's this?
I like John's comment, but I use at this point in my life I use it as fuel.
What
was it?
Saying that hate is not good energy to put out there. Do you know what? Sometimes it's necessary. It just is. It just is. Sometimes you just have to slap on the Crusader armor and accept. The next 10 or 15 years of my life are going to be blood, sweat, and toil. When it's done, there mightn't be a place for society in society for the likes of me and us anymore, and we'll just go somewhere quiet and live out our days. But in the short to medium term, we're going to need a lot of hate and a lot of anger because we're going to have to do some fairly tough things and make some fairly tough decisions just for our own tribe, for our own people.
I'm just trying to play this honor killing one then. Yeah. This is the UK, is it? 2 Syrian brothers on trial. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is shocking.
It's all foreigners, lads. All foreigners. Right. Just give me a thumbs up.
2 Syrian brothers are currently standing trial for honour killing their sister. Now, what did she do to supposedly deserve this honour killing? She was acting too Western. She was acting too Western in the Netherlands, which is a country they chose to go to. Dutch prosecutors are saying that the brothers drove their 18-year-old sister to a swamp where she was gagged restrained, weighed down, and then drowned. And all of this is because she had a boyfriend and it brought shame onto the family. The girl's father's DNA was also found underneath her fingernails, which would suggest that the father also had something to do with this and that the girl was trying to fight back before she was killed. But conveniently, the father has fled back to Syria. This is what we're importing all across Europe right now. But of course, diversity is our strength.
Like, can you imagine that? Like, your own brother and your own father involved in your murder. I mean, that for what? For absolutely nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? The girl didn't do
having
anything.
a boyfriend.
But the Muslims are animals. The radical Muslims are animals. They're subhuman. Islam should not be allowed in this country. If you were what they call the a la carte Muslims or the quiet Muslims, you're not a real Muslim. So it's fine. Worship whatever God you want inside inside your own house, right? Which I'll probably take off you anyway. But don't bring it outside your house. Do not bring it into our society. We don't want it. We won't accept it. And that Al-Qadri fucker is out again talking about running.
I wouldn't even play his video. I'm not giving that man oxygen.
Don't give him any traction.
Your teeth are my trophy.
Yeah. Nothing happened to him last year. A lawyer. That man is a lawyer. And again, the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood who want to take over every country they go into. Yep. So lads, you need to cop on to this gobshite.
Did you see what's happening in the States in relation to Somalians and Muslims over there and the money embezzlement and so it's like they're and all the left are causing it. You know what? I can't wait. You know, the Muslims will probably get big enough before we really start fighting them back to actually turn on the left, and then we'll have a field day. I'm starting to believe about Al-Qadri. But they all are.
Yes, I've said it. I've said it from day one. But that's what happened. He had some young fella in the car, and the young fella's fella caught him and knocked the bollocks out of him. That's what happened. I'm sorry.
But
that's exactly what happened.
What do they call it? The Bachi boys, is it that the Pakistanis have? Bachi boys?
Yeah.
Bachi boys or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. They're sick. It's
nonsense. That's what they are.
Dirty perverts.
We need a Trump. We do need a Trump. Yeah,
we don't actually need a Trump, but the country does need to solidify behind one voice. I put this into a group there that basically we need a breed of a CUNT to take charge of the nationalist movement. That it's surrounded by 50 to 100, absolutely 100% loyal to the bone, equally CUNTISH, as this person, and they need to just grab nationalism by the scruff of the neck and go, this is just how it is, and if you don't like it, there's the door. Finding that person is going to be very, very difficult because they have to have a level of viciousness, but also a level of empathy and intelligence and understanding and ability to listen, and you're asking for a lot. Is that person out there? Possibly, maybe. But that's what's required. But the loyalty is the biggest thing. That whoever this nationalist voice is, his team have to be 100% loyal. No backbite, no back channels, no talking behind people's anything. This is our mission. This is what we agree on. This is what we're going forward with. We will not deviate from this. And that's it. And basically hard policies, hard ideas, and proud. Just stand up and be proud to be part of our tribe.
Not run by an ego, because that's a massive problem.
Yeah, look,
you're more worried about yourself. You're not worried about this country.
We're good at dealing with the egomaniacs, so I'm not concerned about that type.
And not to be ruled by power or money.
Money is the other thing, that you know what I mean. If you're in it for the grift, or you think you're going to make a living out of this, no, we should all finish our journey absolutely broken and broke, and that's it. There's if you're, or do you know what? If you happen to start making money for whatever reason, you're making good content or anything like that, just be honest about it. Let people know that actually, look, I'm actually getting paid for this now, and you know what I mean, and I'm making a few pound out of it. And look, just be honest with people and let them know, because it's terrible when rumors start. Oh, this guy's getting money from here, there, everywhere, and everybody starts talking and adding legs and stuff like that. If you're making a few pound, no one's going to begrudge you a few pound for doing good work. Just be honest about it and say, yeah, look, I got a few bob here, and I'm going to put it back into the cause, or do you know what? I'm up to my fucking tits in debt.
But you look, most people don't have money these days anyway. Like if you are making a few pound, well then fair play. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm not making
just be just be upfront about it. That's what we said on this show. Like we said, we don't make a penny from it. Like we don't. Apart from Martin next week now, who's going to be buying me bummers.
I'm off. I'm out of the thingy. Are we doing a night out, or have we decided on that or anything like that?
I don't know.
I think Anthony was on about it.
We need
hey, Rose Curry, I see you have a comment in there. You're stealing that from Cavan.
That is it.
Now you're sucking Daisy. That's a Cavan saying.
Yeah. I think Justin Barrett is good. Yeah.
Justin's a good guy. Good, strong in economics. Can't, like I said, I met him numerous occasions. I haven't a bad word to say about the man, and he's never done me any harm, and he's not but polite and courteous to me, and his people are fantastic as well. So
yeah, no problem, Tina. Yeah, I just got your message. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah.
Well, right.
Fair play to Jane and Kat, absolutely wonderful, godly, patriotic women, and they're both ladies too. It's an honour to know them, and that goes for every Irish man and woman fighting for our children's freedom. Yeah, fair play.
Well, actually, speaking of that, Paul, there is an article from the Dublin People. Will you throw that up? Because this needs to be highlighted.
This is the one about your man that's Dublin People. Yeah, suspended sentence for a man caught with child abuse material, yeah?
Yes.
Martin Nolan again, is it?
Oh, yes. He's been very busy now the last couple of times with suspended sentences and sentences that are only a year long.
Yeah. President says no. I agree, Martin, but how can anyone stand up, look apart, and great, poor, intelligent people that know the law and still guarding try to shut them down? It's true. They tried to shut us all down. They've done it with me as well. And I won't be shut down for edging it God out yet. I think Patrick Quinlan is very good too. Pity you couldn't all come together. Well, that's not nobody said anything about not coming together, like, you know what I mean? But we can't be having dossiers roll up about people and everything else. Them sort of people can't be involved in these talks at all. I'm sorry.
I like National Party went through its trouble. It is what it is now. The ELC made their decision. Patrick Quinlan and his team run a tight ship. It's a bit closed off. They keep to themselves. Do you know what? I'll give them a huge amount of respect. They don't get drawn into any of the nonsense or the silliness. You know what I mean? And they're doing good work on the ground. And I wish them all the best. And it's a good. They have a good young team there, and like I said, they're doing good work, and they've managed to stay out of the nonsense. So the ability to do that, fair play to them. Fair play to them. Always look professional, speak well. Look, it is what it is. Again, not quite our politics. We're not perfectly aligned. Probably close enough. It'd be interesting to sit down and have a chat, put Anthony and Patrick in a room together, and just get them to have a chat and see what's what, because that hasn't happened in a while. I'm sure Anthony wants to talk to everybody, so it'd be a good one to get the two of them together.
Fair play to Justin for standing strong. The Irish Patriot there, fill us in on them dossiers. We spoke about the dossiers in July and August. Like, was dossiers drawn up when they were doing these when they were doing the talks, when they were having the unity talks? There was dossiers drawn up on Ireland First, Sinn and Adina and Ferg Power. Like, loads of our names are in the dossier. And I've actually put in a freedom or a GDPR request to get this dossier because I want this dossier. And I'm sure anyone who was in the dossier wouldn't mind me reading out the dossier here on this channel.
There was tears, Paul, wasn't there? There was tears. We were
tears, yeah. Yeah. Batman quote, sometimes you got to be a villain to be a hero. Look at Michael Collins. Yeah, I missed it, Paul. Yeah, well, I'll have a look and see what show it was. I'm sure I have it here. I'll send you the link on. It's up on the webpage. It's up on the thing anyway. But see, can I get the clip out? But yeah, the gist of it was there was a dossier drawn up, and we were all the National Party, Ireland Force, Sinn Féin, different names of people. I think Gavin Pepper was on it as well, and they all had access to this. Jim Ferguson had access to this. Michael Leahy had access to this. Alex Sheridan was the man who wrote it, and he was the architect and the author. So he's the man that we need to go to look for it. And that's what happened. There was a dossier drawn up, and now he's trying to say it wasn't a dossier. It was a this. It was a that. We'll see what it is when I get it, and we can we'll draw our own conclusions from there. So yeah, that's what that is. Can you give me your definition of a nationalist now, Martin? Or Orla, I let you go with that one. What was you?
I am for my blood and my soil and nothing else.
You're standing up for your family. You're standing up for your children. You're standing up for your country.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, and that's it. You just want a safe future for your children, and that's it. Don't care about anything else. As long as my kids are safe, that's all I care about.
I'm sure. Just the Irish Patriot there. I'm sure you were in it. I haven't seen all the names. I was only told a few names, but I'm sure you were in it. Yeah. Practice your hurling, lads. Yeah, I have the hurls in the car there. Absolutely. Country and kinsman and kinswoman first. There you have it. Now you have it.
Soil. Blood and soil.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Alex Sheridan. Yes, that's who it is. Alex Sheridan. Yeah, that's the guy. Lizzie, I live on my own, started my little veggie garden and 2 apple trees. I give all the veggie to my family. Fair play to you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Fair play to you.
That's how it starts. Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Is that not how we envisaged all of this starting last year when you went up to the farm to do what you had to do and have a chat and everything else? Was this not supposed to go to every farm in Ireland? Like, we'd start with one and then we'd move it to another and another one in Leitrim and another one somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that never happened. Never happened.
Look, so much has gone on in like that feels like a lifetime ago.
Years.
So much happened in the meantime. And then look, the reality is that it boils down to funding. And that's the reality, that all of these ideas are fantastic unless we could get together. I've no interest in money, but if I won the lotto tomorrow, the very first thing I would do is I would buy a piece of land with a building on it.
Yeah.
And I put a fence around it, and I would actually have that as the invitation to basically come down here. We're going to run it like a commune. Come in, there'll be bunks there. You can stay, do a weekend. It could be nice retreats and stuff like that. And we put up a couple of tunnels and just literally do all the skills, do the shoot, do the hunt, do everything in this one compound. And basically, you don't have to worry about somewhere to stay. You come down, you stay the night, so to speak, or stay a weekend and stuff like that, and then give it to other groups, fledgling groups who are starting up, local community groups, says no groups and stuff like that want to learn a few bits and bobs. And it'll be all free of charge. It'll be nothing. It'll be just literally. That's like if I won the lotto. That'd be it. That's what you need to do. We have to have central location. We have to have something tangible that people can go and see. And it's your base of operations. You do your show from there. You do your social media from there. Might potentially want to run maybe a couple of thousand bot farms from there to social media. Listen, all the plans are there. Everything is there on paper. It's just, we have the pot to piss in. So they're all just paper ideas at the minute.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That video there now, Orla, just bear with me there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to share this out. Anyone wants to buy us a coffee, you can get us on the Revolut there. I'll make it bigger. Biddy bing, bada boom. So there you go. Or you can get us on the Buy Me a Coffee. I'll put that in the links there. Yeah, that's gone into the links as well. The Buy Me a Coffee link. So yeah, fair play to anyone who has, and fair play to everyone who's sending. There's a few people bought a copy last weekend. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. It really is. Thank you.
We can't, like, as I said, it's nice to be able not to have to, pay for this every month.
What's this? Martin, the EEC, EC, EU happened. HARP happened. Your version, even winning the lotto, is not an option. It would be an option for me, I'm being honest.
You have to start somewhere. You have to pick a point somewhere. Like, you're right. All those things happened. The world is corrupt. The world is evil. That's why you need to step out of it. You have to step back from it. And you have to teach people the skills and give them the courage and humility to be able to step back from it and realize that we actually don't need a lot of these systems. What you need is food, a roof over your head, and the ability to do something with your hands or to be productive. That's what we actually need. A little bit of God, good morality, but we have to pick a starting point. I can't go back in time and undo these alphabet agencies, etc. Now there's other groups that are actually working on that are taking them apart from, like I said, back in all the way back to 1919. That's not my skill set. That's not our skill set. There's other groups that are doing that. But we've a troll in there. Pat McGrine. Typical Martin talking about funding again with his history. The same spoofer who has ignored calls and messages on promises he made to the Carrick community prior to his failed election campaign. I don't live in Tipperary anymore, whoever you are, so there's not a lot I can do for Carrick and Sure. I don't live in Tip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is for Orla sent me this on here. Suspended sentence for man caught with child abuse material. This article contains references to child sexual abuse. Some readers may find the contents and this article upsetting. Reader discretion is advised. Okay, so Ramon Teraboyas, real Irish name, real Dublin name, Ramon Teraboyas, 62, told Gardaí in an interview that another member of a Facebook group he was part of forwarded him this material. He said he did not know initially that it was child sexual abuse material. He also told Gardaí that he did not delete the material and instead saved it. Why? Saying he wanted to watch it later to see who was victimizing children. Of course he did.
Fucking bollocks, yeah.
Teraboyas of Hampton Wood, St. Margaret's Road, Finglas, Dublin 11, pleaded guilty. This thing is living in your area, lads. You know what I mean? The material, and yeah, Tobias, child sexual abuse material, CSAM, known in law as child pornography, on March 13, 2021. Detective Garda Aidan Riley told Patrick Jackson BL prosecuting that Gardaí carried out a search at the Boyers' home on that date. Gardaí knocked on his door and were invited into the house. The Boyers made some admissions during the search and pointed to certain devices which were seized and later analysed. In total, 296 files of CSAM were found, including 144 images and 152 videos. Two of the devices, a USB stick and a hard drive, contained one instant the court heard. 2 DVDs were also seized, which had covers which appeared to be adult pornography, but when viewed, contained CSAM. When interviewed, Tobias answered all the questions. He had no previous convictions, and he had not come to recent Garda attention. Like, this makes me laugh. Like, he wouldn't have came to Garda attention if he hadn't been caught either way. So that makes no sense. Like, you know what I mean? That really makes no sense. Garda Riley agreed during cross-examination that there was no evidence of distribution of the material or of offending before or after this instance. He also said Teraboyas' explanation of how he came to possess the material is plausible. He also agreed that
he had physical DVDs, hard drives, USB sticks, and phones.
Yeah.
And it all accidentally fell into his lap.
Yeah. He also agreed that Teraboyas was very cooperative with the investigation and is somewhat vulnerable and isolated. God bless him.
Yeah, vulnerable and isolated, yeah. Never mind the children that were horrifically abused in those videos.
Michael Higgins, SC, defending, outlined that his client moved from Ireland to Ireland from the Philippines over 20 years ago and had a difficult upbringing. His client has some work history but has not worked outside the home since moving to Ireland. Teraboyas effectively lives as a hermit and is socially isolated, counsel said. So he watches kids porn online, and he downloads it and he saves it to his devices.
He's here 20 years and he's some work. What does that mean? It means he's done feck on. What is he doing here? He should be shipped out of here, booted out of here.
His client has not watched pornography since then, and while his offending has caused issues within his family, his wife remained supportive. Okay. Mr. O'Higgins said his client has accessed a low risk of offending and asked the court to consider imposing a non-custodial sentence. Judge Martin Nolan, of course, noted there were a good number of images and videos of C-SCAN found. We need to be checking his bladed laptop too.
Absolutely.
He said the defendant lives a very introverted and reclusive life. That's no excuse. Like, I'm sorry, that's not an excuse. And this lack of if you stab someone, you have mental issues, and he was going through a tough time. No, prison. Good luck to you. There's Irish young fellas getting 3 years for bleeding, taking phones, apparently robbing a phone off a reporter. Do you remember that fella 2 years ago, Paul Connolly? The guy who was supposed to rob that phone fell, and that young lad got 3 years. Come on, you know.
Lads, can you check private chat?
Yeah, I seen it there. I want to I want to say hi. Or we just block.
That's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
I'll drop the comments anyway, just because we don't hide anything here. So,
yeah, whatever.
We reckon this is one of our fans, our online fans. Another one there. Hang on now. And I'll give you a chance there. There's your other one, Pat McGroin, asking if you're responsible and take accountability. Yet there is a court of people waiting for an apology from your dreadful carry on. Yeah. So you just let me know who I need to apologize to, and let us know your real name, and we'll get that sorted for you on air, online, no problem.
Yeah, you can come in now, Pat, if you want. I don't mind. No problem. Send me a text. I'll get you in. The judge said that the precedent set by the Court of Appeal in these types of cases must be followed, which indicates that a non-custodial sentence should be considered in the absence of aggravating features such as distribution, previous similar convictions, and a very large number of images. The judge said there are no aggravating features of that kind in this case, and in light of the mitigation and Teraboyas' personal circumstances, he imposed a 2-year sentence, suspended in full on strict conditions.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
2-year bender. There you go.
Yeah. But he's not the only one this week. There was another one this week and got a year sentence. Same thing. Now, this person wasn't foreign. He was Irish now. But again, huge amount of child pornography. And again, Martin Nolan. Absolutely disgraceful.
It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Like,
what is wrong with people? What is wrong with it? Like what makes somebody want to engage in such activity? Like, and it exists in our own community as well. We need to. The punishment has to fit the crime, and the punishments must be more severe to discourage people with those whatever fucking issue, whatever evil is inside them. The punishment must be so severe that people just go, I'm going to fight my evil urges, or just go for a long walk off a short pier if you have those urges, and save society having to deal with you. It's never going to be accepted.
Should be locked away, and they should never see the light of day again. That's how you deal with them. Because God will be dealing with them when they pass. And we'll know how that will be dealt with. Right, it's nearly 11 o'clock. What else have we to do? Can we go on to the stuff, actually? I wanted to highlight the stuff in relation to the solar panels and what they're looking to bring into Longford. The agricultural land. And then if you want to do the agricultural land screenshot first, Paul, and then do the one then where I have the solar panels after it. This is another issue that's going on.
This one here. Yeah, hang on.
What the fuck? Sorry, Jesus.
What's wrong?
Just a comment to come up there. What? I don't use Shein. Look at Shein selling sex dolls that look like children.
Didn't see that, Annie.
The fuck?
Yeah,
what?
I've seen it. Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't buy from Shein, so.
Yeah, neither do I.
Right, so this is it here.
This is it here. Locals in County Longford have hit out at the use of prime agricultural land for proposed 320-acre solar farm. The Fioga Solar Farm Concern Group appeared before a joint Oireachtas committee last week, telling TDs and senators that an urgency to deliver on renewable energy cannot justify a current lack of policy regulation. Instead, a better approach, the organisation said, would be placing solar panels on brownfield sites, industrial estates, public buildings and commercial rooftops, car parks, or on existing infrastructure corridors. I agree with that. Why not put them on factories?
Exactly. I've seen a load of these comments up on X. Why have they been put on agricultural land that should be used for farming? Why not, if you're going to use them, right, why not put them over, as we're saying, industrial estates on the roofs, put them on public buildings, over car parks and things like that? Why can't they be put there? Why are they covering over 320 acres of farmland?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if you go into the one above that, it's actually, I came across this because I looked it up and I actually thought it was really interesting what they were saying about the solar panels.
Yeah, I have it here. I'm just going to share it now. And I'll read it out. Not that one. That one. There you go. Solar panels are a scam. Solar panels only convert 6 to 20% of the energy they absorb into electricity. The rest is converted to heat. The heat radiates back out into the environment and rises into the atmosphere. Theoretically, this could impact the weather. Solar panels require toxic chemicals such as lead, cadmium, arsenic, hexafluorethane, polyvinyl fluoride to produce. Some panels release nitrogen trifluoride, which is magnitudes worse for atmosphere than carbon dioxide. Toxic solar e-waste represents a growing problem. Only about 10% solar panels are being recycled. It's estimated 78 million metric tons of solar panels will have reached the end of their life by 2050. The only thing green about solar is the money being used to line their corrupt pockets.
Yeah, 100%. And Italy has brought in a ban that they're not allowed on agricultural land.
Yeah.
Like they should not be on land that is needed for farming.
No, they shouldn't. Definitely not. Yeah.
And again, it's another scam. Like, how are these environmentally friendly then if they can't be properly disposed of?
It's all bullshit, Orla.
Yeah, sure. We know it's all about money, but that's what we need. We need to be highlighting.
All it is.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of good having solar panels in Ireland when there's never any bloody sun for about 3 days during the summer.
Yeah, Italy have banned. Yeah, thanks, Drew. Yeah. Solar scam. I've solar panels. My electric, €70 a week. My friend has them as well, and he swears by it. Like, you know what I mean?
You can use
solar panels.
You can use smaller versions of solar panels as a backup and have a battery kit. There's a company that does it. They do an inverter kit with small enough solar panels. But it's literally, yeah, look, if you get enough battery packs, you can run your house with it. But it's nice to have as a backup. But on an industrial level, absolutely not. It's absolute nonsense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I have a friend, and she has solar panels, and if she, any extra usage, she can sell back, to the ESB.
Yeah.
So
that's what happens with my friend as well. This is one of my biggest bugbears. Why the fuck are they building over some of the best productive land in Ireland, not alone the world? I see it now in East Cork. It's insane. It is insane. I drove up the back of Ratoath there a few weeks ago. I used to come from Cavan when I was living in Bailey. I used to come up through Ratoath, you know what I mean, and drop port to the airport and all. So I hadn't been in Ratoath or out that road for years. So I went in the road the other day, and there used to be loads of fields with mace on the, mace and different carrots and cabbage or whatever. All wind for all solar powered now. All of the fields are gone, and they're just sitting with it. Yeah, it's now it's horrible. Like, you know what I mean? It really is.
Yeah, I know.
The Enoch Book in prison over 500 days for refusing to call a child the wrong pronouns. Yeah, I agree. And fair play to everyone that was in there the other day as well. Energy has become. Is Jer Farrell from Lanesborough part of this bullshit? I don't know, Tina, to be honest with you. And Bill Gates trying to blank out the sun. Yeah. What's the point in solar panels? It's all a scam.
Nuclear. We could do a whole show on why Ireland should have built a nuclear plant 25 years ago. Solves all the country's energy problems. Simple as that.
It would. Big time. We were only talking about it last year as well. Do you remember in the run up to the election we were talking about that as well?
100%. It is the most sensible way to go. Especially again for an island nation, small little reactor, it's steam. That's all it is. It's just steam. It's using heat to generate steam. It's kind of a very simplified version of it, but that's the essence of it. It's just big old turbines, lots of heat, lots of water. We have plenty of water. We've no problem with that. Microreactors are perfectly safe. Although you know what would happen if we tried to build one, it'd be the micro reactor in the history of the world, same as the Children's Hospital. So, but it's basically we lost because of poor leadership and poor governments. We actually could be we could be over the last 25 years. We could have actually been an independent nation again. Just through investment with the money we had from foreign direct investment, investing it into infrastructure, into energy security, and into, again, reclaiming our natural fishing rights, mineral rights, etc., etc. But anyway, look, corrupt politicians squandered our future, our children's future, and quite potentially their children's future. But
okay, I want to go with the Shin and Adina announcement. Okay, we put out an announcement. Well, Anthony did an announcement on. We'll play this and come back.
Good afternoon, all. Anthony Casey here. I'm doing a quick video to explain what's happening in regards to Shin Adina right now. So at the moment, Shin Adina is going through a restructuring phase, and we have spoken about how workshops of self-sustainability will be included in this phase. But further than that, a part of the restructuring team will be committees, two of which will be a child trafficking, human trafficking intel team, because there has been movements and a lot of information coming forward that some of these iPass centres are being used for trafficking. The second team and committee that will be put forward will be a security team, a team that will have men with PSA licenses who can be brought into protests and rallies to protect the Irish people. These will be only two of the committees that will be launched in the new year, and very, very soon. These are essential things because we cannot allow the Irish people to be trampled on, and especially our most vulnerable, our children and our women, to be trafficked. It goes without saying that Sinn Féin stands for community and the Irish people and their safeguarding. And in the long shot, Sinn Féin will be that break-off society parallel that will refuse the surveillance state. Thank you.
Paul, I'm just going to send you this over. It's Facebook, but I think it's very quick. It's on solar panels. I think it's supposed to be it's just making a dig, but it's done in a very funny way. Sarah just sent it on there. Oh, here. We don't have what to call him tonight. What's his name? Michael John's not in the comments. Sure he's not.
No.
Oh, right.
Let's Pat McGroin again there. Honest question. Why are you being so biased with remarks on here? There are little to no debates on views. Anyone that challenges your views, you block. No, we don't. No. We're putting up your views there now, but look, you're full of shit. Well done, Anthony Casey. Yeah. I just want to talk about this as well for a few minutes. The security part of this will be lads that we have with PSA licenses, the security licenses, and they will be able to come to protests, or if you're having an event in your area and the lads will stand with you. They will have their licenses. They will be a private security company and they can be hired to come in and help you. And it'll stop the Gardaí from, if we have 20 lads standing at the front, their security gear on and the whole lot, well then the guards won't. They'll think twice about doing it. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? And then we also have the anti-child trafficking one. So we have people investigating into what's going on, the corruption and everything else. There's a few people that is actually onto us as we speak. So, yeah, I'll let Martin talk about that now in a minute. Folks, put your social media account links out to all each other to better network. Yeah, well, everyone knows where I am, you know. Yeah, that's Herman Kelly. Yeah, we know, Pat McGroin. I can see we can all see our comments, Pat McGroin. You know what I mean? So, just if you're not going to...
these disgusting, vile names coming up as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. A load of crap, you know. Well, he is a troll, and I'm not wrong. Yeah. Michael John Dennis is part of the promotion of LGBT. Is part of the promotion of Michael does not agree with the LGBT stuff. I'm sorry. No, you're wrong there. You're wrong there. Michael has been on. He's a gay man. And what's the problem? Listen, if he wants to be a gay man, he's a gay man. Who cares?
Yeah. And that's it. And like that's, you know, he does not agree with the whole trans thing or anything like that. The only thing is he comes on, he goes, "Oh, I have to do it tonight. He's an Anthony only gorgeous." I'm kind of sick now. Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, love you, Anthony.
There you go. He is gay, yes, Dora, but he's not part of the paedophilic part of it. Yes,
no,
that's exactly what he said. You know?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not on tonight now. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know where he is tonight. He's probably out Christmas do or something.
You know?
Say it. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, I'm just not feeling well after saying that to Anthony. Do you want to tell Paul he looks gorgeous? Because he starts getting very jealous. You know.
Michael John is a gentleman. Yes, he is a gentleman. And yeah, for people to think that Michael has been on here and he's put in the comments how he feels about this.
Yeah, no, he's always very straight about it.
So yeah, you know, you can't blame him. And there's young Sean Macmillan, is it? Yeah, he's putting out some mad videos.
Sean's so funny, yeah. But he's called it out as well, yeah. But a lot of people are.
A lot of gay people have called this out.
You put up Chris's.
What do you say? My gig is telling Paul to get it up. Don't fucking look at me.
See, Chris, this is why I'm just not well. Look what I have to put up with these lads telling them all they're bloody gorgeous. No wonder I'm not well today.
So, are you ready to come back in there, Martin?
Oh, what's he doing?
He's eating. He's munching. Yeah, I can see him. He's munching. Right.
Well, look. Do you know if you've got a couple of minutes, do you want to do those couple of Irish videos?
I just wanted to, Martin. I was just talking there about Anthony's video there that we have the security and we also have the anti-child trafficking thing coming up there. Like, I just explained that we'll have our own security guards at events, and they will be tooled up, and well, not tooled up, but they'll have whatever they need to protect.
They'll have licenses to do security work. Again, look, it'll take a while to get off the ground, but there is a long-term plan there, and Sinn Féin will continue to grow. Its format will change a little bit for security reasons, and you know, to future-proof its existence, so to speak, because we're getting ahead of any legislation the government may try to bring in the future. So when it's all boxed off, we'll make another official announcement about exactly what's happening. But Anthony shared some of the plan going forward. But the PSA licenses are going to be very, very important, as well the investigation side of it, because look, we're fledgling steps, but we're building our own media. We're going to build our own security. We're building a new country, lads. You know, this is the reality. You know, come on and share your experience, share your knowledge. Help us do it faster. That's not much in them.
Okay, Arlo, we're nearly finished up now. So, do you want to talk? What we talk about here? Did you say to me there, Arlo?
There's two videos I just wanted to because I was doing the Christmas market for the animal charity this weekend. So I did a few videos, you know, promoting Irish businesses. So I just want to keep pushing that. But there's one particular business. There's a lot of women in the chat tonight, so this might be of interest to them.
Oh no. The candles one, is it?
Yes.
Okay, let's just we play this one.
well, Brian. How are you?
Great one, thank you.
How did the market go?
Great. Really enjoyed the weekend. One of my favourite markets of the season.
Brilliant. I was just looking at your candles here, and well, I was going to say they smell fantastic and they look fantastic as well, and they're all natural.
All natural soy wax candles, and they're scented with blended essential oils. So no nasties, no chemicals, no carbon waxes, nothing like that.
Because looking at the ingredients, it only looks like you have 3 ingredients, which is your essential oils, your soy, and the beeswax.
That's it.
That's brilliant.
That's all there is.
Yeah, because you look at an awful lot of candles nowadays, and there is just so many chemicals in them.
Yeah. They're really, really bad, you know. And in this day and age, we all should be a little bit more health conscious, you know. It just pays to be looking out for more natural products and keeping away from the chemical-based stuff, the paraffin oil-based stuff, and things like that.
And I see you have some aromatherapy here as well.
Yeah, these are aromatherapy room sprays. So they're just essential oils dissolved in alcohol and then mixed with the ionized water to help you through the spray. And again, it's doing away with plugins and spray air fresheners and things like that, which really aren't good for you at all. These are just natural ingredients and work just as well.
Very good. And you're based in Gorey?
In Gorey in North Wexford, yeah, that's right.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, listen, it's very important to support small and local businesses and to shop Irish wherever possible. So listen, I wish you the very best of luck with everything. Thank you so much. So that was Brian today I was talking to. Lovely guy. He was there last year as well. And he just really, wanted to highlight that in his candles, he's using 3 ingredients: soy, beeswax, and essential oils. That's it. Because he says there's so many candles out there and they're full of chemicals. And especially the ones that say only born for half an hour. He said that's why. And they're very bad when you're breathing all of that in. So he goes under Irish Artisan Candles, and you can find him on Facebook, and I think he's over on Instagram as well. So if anyone would like to, look up his products and that, but everything seems to be, all natural. It's all homemade, and then he has the aromatherapy sprays as well.
Fair play to him now, I have to say.
Very good, very good.
Very
or
good.
you should do 12 businesses of Christmas, just to put pressure on you. There's a little idea ahead there for pick
I've lined up. Listen, don't start. I've had Elaine get on to me and said, "Orly, you need to set up a new page." I said, "Elaine, do you know how many pages I bloody well have? Christ almighty, I don't have time."
And there's also some there's a Christmas market in Kilkenny as well. You're going to have to make it down to at some point. I'm just saying.
What Christmas market in Kilkenny? You mean Yulefest?
I had to do a train run there for Dad's taxi was running today, so I was in town and just saw they've a big carousel set up and they've loads of cabins.
That's Yulefest. Yeah, no, that's Yulefest.
Yeah, with
because I have another cafe. I'm actually really delighted because I did the Freshford Cafe because that was recommended to me, and I did that the other day, and it's got nearly 18,000 views, which is absolutely amazing. And it's a community cafe. And I'm delighted. Do you know what I mean? Because it's amazing how some of the videos, you never know how a video is going to do, So when you see it take off like that, it's brilliant.
Has he a website?
Instead of people going in and buying. Sorry?
Has he a website? Oh my God, I've tried soap like this and it's so beautiful. So I guess
no, he doesn't. He doesn't have a website, but you can get him through Facebook or Instagram. But it's just brilliant. When I love it when people message in and say, "Or I went to that place and I had something to eat, or I bought something." It just is fantastic because you're thinking, you're just doing something small.
Yeah, well done, Orla, promoting.
Yeah, it's great work. It's absolutely fantastic work, Orla. I might bring you down down the southwest of the country at some stage to promote another Irish business, but.
Yeah. I love Christmas market in Letterkenny. Yeah. 10 people dead.
It's really important. Actually, will you play and anyone this other guy, Tom, he's fantastic. He makes his own cheese And I did a really funny thing at the end with him because he kind of, sometimes when you look at him, you're thinking, oh God, does he look stern looking? So we played that one as well.
She played a fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway.
Such a lovely guy, Tom.
He's like a younger what you call him? What's your man's name? John Malloy.
Yeah, I just love it at the end, like, you know what I mean? I said just smile at the end. Oh shit. Sorry, hold on. Hitting something by accident. And yeah, so he does the Colmn cheese, right? And again, everything is just all properly done. And then you can, again, he's on Facebook and you can buy online. And he's won, like, that cheese has won several awards. And here in Carlow now, you can buy it in the Colmn farm, which I've highlighted on several occasions as well. But it is great because, you know, it's like Irish business, he'll even tell you, like, they're just really, really struggling. And then when you see all these foreign ones coming in and they're getting like, do you know what I mean? They're getting 60,000, you know,
Grants,
a year.
yeah, tax free,
and then you Irish business is closing down.
Interest-free loans, etc., etc. Yeah, fucking. Do you know what? We should have fucking more cheese shops and less fucking vape shops. Simple as that. More Irish candle shops and less fucking Turkish barbers, or any kind of a barber. So, you know, and more pork shops. Every town should have at least 3 pork shops. Yeah.
Paul,
exactly,
can you block? We're not having people in these chat been insulted by him.
Wait, who's insulted?
He's insulting Siobhan.
Hang on, and block him. There we go.
Block him there, Martin. Block him, Dano. Yeah, lads, if you can buy us a coffee, please do. If not, let's not worry about it.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It's absolutely disgraceful behaviour.
Yeah.
Our apologies, Siobhan. You should have been gotten rid of ages ago.
You let these people run because sometimes you'll be able to catch them out on something that they said. And if we ever, you know, we have some accounts linked to it already, but it's great to be able to throw it back in their faces when you meet them in person, which I'm very good at.
Exactly. We hit 1,400 there, people. Fair play to everyone for sharing it out. And if you can buy us a coffee, please do. And if you can't, don't worry about it. But listen, I think we'll finish up. What do you think, girls and boys? I think we're finished everything.
Let me just see if there's anything important to do.
Did we? You might cover it Wednesday. We didn't talk about the toy show on Friday, did we? And the links.
No. What about the toy show? I watched it. What about it?
The charitable donations. It's linked to fucking. Yeah, but did you see one of the charities that they're getting money out of it? It's
Tenny.
No.
Tenny. Yeah.
Transgender Ireland. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Bet you that wasn't advertised.
And four
no, we'll have to look through that.
Yeah, so maybe go through it for Wednesday. Because people should be made aware, and people, if they made donations, just based on that that group being linked with, you should ask for your donation back, because that's fucking child harm. You're supporting child harm.
Yes. Yeah. Jesus, Martin, I did. Siobhan, she must have donated. Yeah, there you go. But Tenny,
donation back. Yeah. They had. Did you see the video that they had the book about my gay granddad, which is all fucking sadomasochism shit and all that. That was in the background, and kids.
No, I didn't see that now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I laughed at? Right, not laugh because I was funny, but do you know the part where they were doing all the different children from the counties, and they're all out with their little flags, right? And with the Irish flags, and I just turned around and I just said, I was just saying, like, you know, are they all going to be called far right now, those kids, because they're out with the Irish flags?
I didn't actually watch it, to be honest. I don't have.
Oh,
I didn't watch it either.
My daughter wanted to watch it. Like, do you know what I mean? So
well, do you know what? It used to be an Irish institution. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before RT became the state propaganda broadcaster. It's the same as everything. You know what I mean? Listen to me. Eurovision used to be a bit of crack as well until they fucking let the sickos
crazies take over.
Yeah. Look, the left destroys everything it touches. Okay, but again, there are things that can be taken back. Like the Late Late Show was an institution, and it is something that does need to be taken back from these people.
You know what we need back? Gay Byrne.
He actually predicted a lot of this. He talked about it. He said it was coming. Yeah.
You know,
I just want to play this just for a second. This is from Enoch Burke. This is from the other day, Ferg, and I just want you to see the amount of support this man has with the horns beeping and everything. This was the other day. Okay.
Ladies, lads. I don't say that man has no support. Free Enoch Burke.
Fair play. Plenty of support the man has. Plenty of support.
Ferg is supporting him since day one, so fair play, Ferg.
Yeah.
Like literally since day one. I think Ferg was the first guy to stand outside Mountjoy, wasn't he? Or he's doing this.
Oh, Ferg was there. Yeah, I've been there. I was with a couple of times with Ferg there, and a lovely lady, Helen, used to be there as well.
Well done, Ferg.
Thanks, Paul. Martin. Yeah, well done to everyone.
That's a good comment there as well, just before we go as well. No, we didn't miss it. We know what they're trying to do. We know we're winning in relation to the flags because they're trying to steal it back. Or trying to undercut us by going, oh, we'll make it our symbol and stuff like that.
We'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Yeah, big shout out to the Cork guys as well. Well done, keep it up.
Fair play to them.
Keep fighting, guys. So look, it's a case of we know when we're winning. It's as simple as that. It's the same as every single person here needs to take a little bit of a bow. The only reason the government is talking about immigration and saying, oh yeah, maybe we have made some mistakes, is the pressure we have been putting on them as a collective.
Yeah.
So we can never stop, ever stop until every single one of those politicians is removed from office and held to account. So, we take small victories, but we're never stopping.
Never stopping. No retreat, no surrender. On that note, Martin, I will talk to you in a few minutes.
Good night, all. Night,
Night, Martin. Now, Orla, thank you very much. As always, it's been emotional, and I will talk to you in the green room in 5 minutes.
Good night, folks.
Night, God bless. I just make myself bigger here now. Oh God, I never put up me lion. I need to have the lion. Jesus, if I don't have the lion, sure, it's no good. Oh, here's that. Okay, as I say every night here now, thank you. It's been a great night. As I say every night, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night and God bless.